Mega
Man.
Fighting to save the world!
Fighting to save the world!
Fighting to save the world. Y'all know what we came here for. Happy Friday, one and all. We're about 10 days too late for this April Fool's
No. It's April Fool's. What do you mean, Sean?
That's right. There you go.
It's April fucking 1st. Don't look at the second digit on your calendar. It's not there.
Everybody don't pay attention. It's fine. Look at your calendar. Now back to me. Now back to the stream. Now back to me.
Sorry, I can't see the stream.
I'm drinking a drink.
There we go. I had to restart or refresh on Twitch.
You are good.
Oh, got you. Okay.
I wonder, is this theme technically copyright claimable? Because it'd be really funny if it
get
was.
the fuck out. What do you think I've been talking to you in previous sessions in VC chat, dude? I mentioned this beforehand.
Are we supposed to be able to see the stream in this? Thing?
Yeah, you should be able to. I did just stream it over here.
Refresh your Twitch or your YouTube or whatever.
Hold on, I'll reshare. It's
Okay.
sharing on the stream right now on OBS, so we should be good there. You know what?
I'm trying to access it in like Discord.
I don't want
know.
to use all the Ruby Spares stuff we have right now, so I'm gonna take a second and I'm gonna find a track that I know would work very good, just to kind of vibe for a minute.
I'm gonna start just sharing the Twitch link.
Yes, please do. We are getting ready. No, offline.
I thought we went live. My apologies.
We are in fact live. We exist.
Oh.
Okay.
No, we are good, one and all. Good to see you guys. Welcome, Crit Fam. Happy Friday.
Shit, I gotta go look this up on my
Also,
computer.
happy Friday to all of our players. How are y'all doing tonight?
Doing better, you know. Let's see. I worked out. I showered.
I just got
ate,
back
I'm
fucking
playing...
home. I'm tired as shit.
That's fair.
Well, that's okay. You know what? We're here to settle down. We're here to have a good time. We're here to break out the Apple Jack cereal.
Hey, look, I've already fucking got it prepared, man.
Everybody grab a spoon.
It's 1980s, everybody.
Well, specifically 1995. That is how far we are rewinding back to. Now, believe it or not, the animated series that we are going to be showcasing material from was an kind of early, mid-90s sort of thing, about around the release of Mega Man 4 and Mega Man 5, respectively.
Wait a second.
I remember
95.
1995. I barely remember 1995.
I don't think I can be here because then I'd only be 1 year old.
Oh, you were a baby.
Oh no!
I wasn't born yet. I feel like there's gonna be a few people in chat that are gonna be like, "This is before my time where I was alive." Well, many moons ago, in the before time, when Rockman / Mega Man was a relatively new property, we were trying new things and trying to get people interested in the brand. And what better way to do that than by initially making a completely fairly accurate focus group representation of the original games as a 2-minute clip, to which the American investors said, no, make him look older and cooler and more awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the TV show that we got in 1995, or 94 or 95, known as the Ruby Spears Mega Man cartoon. We're gonna go on a journey today, because instead of doing the normal run of 21XX, or we would play in the games canon, we're going to go somewhere further beyond. We are going to the Ruby Spears universe, and it's going to be a wonderful time. Now, before we go ahead and get started with today's stream, introduce our players and all that, I am going to do a little bit of the logistical nonsense. For those who are coming in for the first time, and based on the announcement that came in through and all the extra people checking this out, I know there's going to be quite a few of you. Let me go ahead and introduce who we are and what we do. I'm Sean. I'm the lead dev of 21XX, the Mega Man X tabletop RPG. It is a tabletop role-playing game set in both the classic and Mega Man X era of video games. At least as far as the initial free-to-download, and I did say free-to-download Foundation Guide is concerned. you can actually take a look and play with content from Mega Man 1, Mega Man X1, Mega Man Extreme, with a few extras sprinkled in as well, in a 300-page monster of a book. And if you want to be able to build your own characters on the fly, just to kind of see how it would work as you're kind of perusing through the book and learning the mechanics, you can go to our online character builder on our website, which you can find at 21xxrpg.com. This game is a lot of fun. We've been working on it for like 6+ years now in active development, and there's still plenty more coming. And the really cool thing is we actually add supplements to the later games as well, or supplements to some of the more wackier things, like this. You're gonna be experiencing some of the more crazy stuff tonight. So I hope you guys will enjoy this. And for those of you who are wondering, like, are you really gonna just have let people play a Ruby Spears game? Yeah, go have fun. Yeah. Play with these. Like they're gonna be super cool. After tonight's stream, a little later this weekend, there will be an update to the 21XX website that will have the Super Fighting Robot supplement available for donation if you would like to also get a copy of it for yourself. Subscribers who have not gotten their active subscription benefit this month will be receiving Super Fighting Robot as well. So for those of y'all who haven't received anything new, congratulations! You're gonna be messing around with this, I imagine. I'm sure all the Rockman crossover players are losing their minds right now.
Hi, I'm one of them!
Sean, if you put this in one of our X-Over games, I swear to God.
I'm in a constant state of turmoil!
Please,
help!
Please!
Well, we'll see what happens, but
Look, throw Top Man into it. That's all I ask. I want Top Man to be Ruby Spears Top Man. That's all I need.
Before we go ahead and get into the crux of everything, I also want to say a big shout out and thank you to the largest collaborator that made this made the kind of the visual look for everything happen, and kind of put this how you worked with me over putting all this stuff together as we talked about mechanics. Shout outs to Spring Queen, who is here with us in chat, who is going to be a part of our adventure for a little while, just to kind of be a part of the experience. She has been an absolute blast to work with in almost every project that we do, and I just, I can't thank her enough for all the amazing work she does. Like, seriously, alone, all this stuff is really cool. And again, you are awesome. So,
thank you.
Of course.
Cheers, I'll drink to that.
Sorry, hold on.
Yay, go SQ, yeah! Okay, so let's go ahead and introduce all of our players for tonight, who they're going to be playing. We're actually going to go in the order, instead of the order of how we normally will go, I'm going to go by the order of what their character sheets are listed in my section here. Don't pay attention to that one. So whoever's playing Mega Man tonight, please introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Ronin Runner. You'll have seen me on these streams before. You'll see me on the Backseat Gaming stream that we do here on CtrlAltCrit. I am the dice wizard behind our Discord dice spot and the character builder.
This is true.
And tonight, I've got your power.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you do. You are going to be playing the Ruby Spears equivalent of our Blue Bomber. Is there any interesting things you want to... I'm not going to zoom in entirely and go all in on the stat sheet like we normally do, because I feel like we kind of don't want to spoil everything just yet. Mm-hmm. But is there something interesting about Super Fighting Robot Mega Man that kind of distinguishes him from his normal 21XX counterpart?
The biggest standout to me is his knowledge skill. He has proficient knowledge in American history.
That's
I knew you'd take the hit from Mr. Lincoln.
That's fair. And then I think you and your other companion here have a few similar things, but yeah, no, that's fair. Each of the Ruby Spears characters have unique quirks that are kind of part of their respective some of the respective episodes that you've seen, or things that are callbacks to various parts of the show, ones that people talk about, of course. So yeah, I figure we'll get into some of those tonight for sure. To my right, next to Mega, is his brother, of course, in quotations because we don't actually know how much of their plans are the same in the Ruby Spears show. But please introduce yourself. Who's playing Proto Man tonight?
All right. Howdy, everyone. In the spirit of my favorite episode of Ruby Spears, name's Top Man, but you can call me Toppy. I am Wild Tornado on the server, and I will be playing Mega Man's favorite whistling, what is it, Power Ranger? Proto Man.
Whistling Power Ranger.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
You're not supposed to be in this game.
I was
Go
gonna say,
back
I
to
don't
Dino
think he
Thunder.
actually whistles ever in the show.
He doesn't.
No, but it makes sense. That's fine.
He just makes sassy, rebellious teenager quips, but you know, whatever turns you on, Wiley. Anyway,
Anything interesting about the Ruby Spears version of Proto Man that's different
Let's see.
from the standard one?
I haven't actually taken a close look at his original sheet, but he has, let's see, an Epic and Operate.
It's true. He can probably needs it to drive the Skulker, okay? When Dr. Wily can't for whatever reason.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Intermediate Bluff, robots reference, I'm guessing.
A little bit.
Let's see. SE is normal.
I think one of the benefits that's specifically for these two that I think you guys will probably really enjoy is okay, everybody say it with me because they both have the trait.
Now I've got your power.
Yes. If they ever perform a grapple skill check on an enemy type, specifically, basically a robot master or any type of enemy that has a special weapon tied to them, they immediately receive that special weapon, and the first shot of that weapon is free.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I thought we went over that with Mega Man already.
Nah, we had to talk about President Lincoln. You know how that goes.
Oh,
Very
right.
It's priority.
Very
no,
important.
American
Very
history is
important.
way more important than whether or not we can acquire your power.
Oh,
right? No, but you will see a few parallels on both of them. Proto Man's made to be a little bit beefier, and you'll see why when it comes up, if it comes up. Who is the illustrious Kung Fu Cut Man tonight?
Woo!
Okay, firstly, Valor, I consider you a friend. I will literally never call you Toppy under pain of death.
Fine.
Damn! Demonic,
right,
thank you
Shadowman.
so much for the gift sub train. Holy crap, 10 subs in! Thank you!
Somebody's mad
my
about
sheer
Spears
delight
magic.
to be
Somebody's
playing
mad
with-
about last time. Sorry.
It's my sheer delight to be playing Kung Fu Catman. God fucking damn it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm Cobalt. You folks may know me as the guy who never shuts up on the server. I am one of the... I have been here for a while, and I will be here long after 21XX is non-existent. If it ever does. God forbid. And yeah, I'm playing Kung Fu Cutman, everyone's favorite wisecracking character.
You're going all in on the puns tonight, I hear.
It's going to kill him. It's going to kill my throat. It's going to kill my soul, but it's going to be worth it.
It's gonna be good. Anything in particular about Cutman in this version that is different, or that you noticed from the standard 21XX version of the character?
Well, I mean, we have to give context, because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not just Cutman. I'm Kung Fu Cutman! I can't do...
Shoutouts to Future Shock.
Kung Fu Catman!
But yeah, I can gain a benefit if I succeed on a disciplined martial arts. Also, I need to give props to it. My rolling cutter is a buster now, and I love that.
Yes, that's the biggest thing between standard Cutman and Ruby Spears Cutman is his cut. He has a cut buster, which is really interesting. Because
It sounds like a.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like a TIE fighter too.
Oh god. It's like an ancient, old Book of Genesis video where Marcus, you'll have to go digging for it, where he literally just did a minute to 2 minutes of TIE Fighter sounds. No, it's fine. It was great. I'll have to find that clip somewhere. I'll post it on the server later.
I will also say,
Yeah.
they say Top Man can cut a rug. But no, it's me. I'm cutting the rug.
Alright.
This is fine.
Quick, stick dance off between Ruby Spears Top Man and Ruby Spears Gut Man.
You know what? I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that.
I can see that.
I'll hold
Considering
you
he
to
has
that.
nothing in performance stance, I look forward to watching him fail. It's great.
Please. Cutman is incompetent.
Last but not least,
Mega! Remember that time we were in a Ruby Spears cartoon?
Yes!
I mean, a little bit, Gutsman. What about it?
That was weird. My name is Levi, and I am your resident gremlin on the server, and cryptid. I am in the background of most things. I help out with the book on the occasion and give Sean sporadic weapons ideas.
yeah, you can blame
By
the
sporadic,
element,
I made.
You can blame the element randomizer on Levi. Thank you.
And not only that, but another thing
Yeah.
that you're working on, right?
Potentially, yes.
Yeah, but essentially that's what I do. I playtest a lot on the server, that sort of thing. Hi. I've been on one or two of these before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do I sound so
Yeah, you're
weird?
You're good. What as far as like Gutsman is concerned, I know this is probably your first time actually piloting the character either way. But aside from the Foundation Guide version, what's different about this one?
Well, first and foremost, the man has Riz by 1 extra point.
And for those who think that we are not the real fans, what is the name of that trait?
There's the other trait. We heard the silent alarm, Wiley. Gives. Gutsman has advantage on damage dice against objects and obstructions, so anything with a wall, I'm going to be busting through. Anything that's named a wall or is designated as a wall, or any umbrella on say like a beach or something, I can pull apart.
So what if you're named Wallman? No, it's fine. So when
Anybody named Wallman would fear me.
So when Sigma becomes a wall, Gutsman has advantage.
Hold on a second. Oh.
X is just pointing his X has just got his buster ready with the armored armadillo's special weapon, and then you just suddenly hear knuckle cracks behind him.
Who knew Ruby Spears Gutsman was the answer to defeating Sigma? It's just figured it out.
Gutsman goes with everything.
Bangda is quaking in its boots.
Another thing that I found out on here is have the damage of recoil status damage, and how far I'm actually pushed back by said recoil status.
Yep, that's because your helmet, which is one of the helmets you can get in the book. The chromium helmet's actually pretty good. Not enough people use it, especially when it comes to fall damage. So
yeah. Aside from that, I'm very flammable.
Oh.
Well, we better hope that doesn't happen to you immediately when we start.
It's not like I've seen a little bit too much and know what's coming up.
So this may seem a little lopsided to our players because, like, okay, well, we have 3 Wily bots and only 1 Light bot. What's going on tonight? What gives?
It's Ruby Spears. What do you mean? What do you mean?
We will get into the magic of this evening. I've tried very, very hard to keep a lot of what was going to be taking place tonight under wraps. But when you guys kind of figure out what's going on, like, again, the show is 20 plus years old, so for those who will get it, that's fine. But try to keep the surprise for everyone else as it goes through, and lose your minds together. We will talk. We'll talk about this and we'll go through.
Yes!
Copyright.
We're fine. Even if honestly, even if we do get claimed, it's worth it just to have it tonight, guys. All right. I'm doing this for you.
I love this song.
We begin tonight's session with 3 of Dr. Wily's prominent servants. Proto Man, you have been leading Cut Man and Guts Man for the better part of, I would say, maybe the last hour to hour and a half of so. You were basically dropped off from the Skulker to go ahead and do some scanning and reconnaissance, as you were, as Dr. Wily basically is giving you insults and tirades over his communicator. Move it, tin heads! Find me a secret cave for use for my tropical island experiments.
It's really good, yeah.
You got it, Dr. W. I'm on
All
the
right,
case.
all right. We're working
That was the
on
wrong
it.
accent.
Here.
It's okay. I may have thrown you guys off by that one. I didn't know I had Wily in me.
Nice.
Patience, Dr. Wily. The one will come along in time.
I don't know why Ruby Spears Proto Man makes me so uneasy.
Honestly, that's a good way of capturing the voice. It's also really funny because if you think about it, they're technically talking to themselves. Pro tip, Wily and Proto Man are voicing the show by the same person, so it's kind of fun how that works.
I need to know who that voice actor is.
Can they have been
now.
copyrighted if they've been bankrupt since '96? Well, technically, I believe the Ocean Group,
Someone has the right.
the Ocean Group and the subsidiary composers own the Ruby Spears Mega Man music, which was used for Dragon Ball Z, in fact.
Yes, that was on my mind.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
that's
saying
right.
that.
Yeah,
For the Ocean dub,
You're
right?
gonna get, yes, for the Ocean dub. We're gonna get tons of weird fun facts tonight. All right. For the
I'm so
three of
excited.
you guys begin tonight. I realize I didn't put your names. I should probably do that. Proto Man, Cut Man.
Kung Fu Cut Man.
You know what? I am sorry for not putting that in. Kung Fu Kung Pao Cut Man. Don't even care. Enter the fist.
You did an accent, so it's you, I guess.
That's fine. And then we have Guts Man. You know what? Gutsy! Your name is Gutsy, and we know it is.
There you go. Gutsy.
It's fine. Alright. So you guys are currently in this space. What would you guys like to do? I know generally I make you guys from module to module do that opening sensory look, but I have 3 veterans here in this space. I want you guys to do your best. The best things you choose to do. Method act, do what you will. It's all in your
Alright.
hands. Good luck.
Oh, you poor soul. This was a terrible one.
Hold on a second. Let's see.
It's all good.
I'm actually going to start with a...
What are you gonna do?
Well, I would say climb or jump to see if I can go see anything.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That is master. That's going to be a D10. Yeah. U plus 1 D10. Alright, let's see. What's my mobility or power?
Doing a
Which one
jump.
is-
I was gonna say if you're doing power's probably
Yeah,
a little
power.
stronger for
Power.
you because it's 3.
Yep. Yep.
When the master hangs over the reins. Go ahead and give me that
Wish-
wonderful jump. Let's see what. Oh, and if you're rolling, where you
One-
need to roll it is in our 21XX Patron
Ruby's-
Dice Bots Hub, not in the Ruby Spears
Oh,
chat.
gotcha.
Do it in the Dice
Okay.
Bots Hub so we can see it, so everybody can see the roll, because we got rolls from earlier that are up over there.
Right. Yeah, I've done one of these before. I know I'm done.
No, it's all good.
I don't.
Give you some time. So while Proto Man is taking a jump
This
up,
is sarcasm, Mr. Needleman.
well, Proto Man is taking
Let's
some jumps
see.
up for yes, those are the rolls. I see you, Levi. Well, Proto Man's taking a jump up to get a vantage point. Cut Man, Guts Man, is there
Right.
anything you guys want to do?
I will do sensory.
Cut Man is going to use his special eyes.
I have specialized.
Actually, I don't remember what eyes you have. I think they're just broad range, if I remember.
Let me double check because I have the sheet open. Broad range optics.
All right, okay, worth.
Oh, you've got special eyes, alright.
My brain. There we go. Somebody got it in chat. Round of applause for that guy.
Damn!
Holy crap! Cutman, you see some things. All right, so let me also get that 12 for Proto Man. So Proto Man, you go ahead and do a jump up here, right?
Uh-huh.
You kind of do maybe about like kind of like a 20-foot vertical hop, which, you know, pretty solid. Technically, your highest vertical jump height at this point is 15. I give you a little bit of an extra boost because of a high roll, so that's fine. You kind of steady yourself up there, and kind of you look out to the sky, and you actually kind of see something a little unusual. Cutman, with your sensory check, you're technically going to be able to see the same. But you're going to get a bit of extra information off of this that might be interesting. Overhead, Proto Man, you happen to see some strange... Well, it can't be like a shooting star. It seems to be a little closer than that. In fact, it's really close to the planet. Was there some kind of weird, like, thing that was supposed to be, like, dropping near here? Like a meteorite or something? I don't know. Like, you're looking at it, you're not really sure. You're not exactly an astrologist of any kind. You know, you may be a robot, but, like, you're not a brain bot, okay? That's not what you were made for.
I ain't Google.
That's okay. Cutman, you also see this, but you see what seems to be, using your broad range optics, you were able to detect trace form of energy that seems to be moving along as this same thing that's kind of passing and, like, moving, like, along through the sky, seems to be sending some type of strange, like, energy waves. And it still seems to be moving through, like, kind of drifting down. It's moving fairly close to you. You were a little concerned at first that maybe it's, like, detecting our systems and, like, it's gonna, like, come down and get us. But then you see it seems to be moving towards a rock formation kind of over to the right from you. Like, down this way.
Cutman pulls out his box of Kellogg's Applejack cereal.
Stop!
Oh, hey, we forgot our product placement tonight.
I pull out my McDonald's chicken nuggets,
I pull out my Sonic drink.
which I deadass have in real life.
Hashtag not
Nice.
sponsored.
Didn't I tell you guys to eat before the trip?
You can't blame me. He didn't pay for it.
Figures.
Trying to cut some of my weight.
I'm trying to
whatever you
build
need.
muscle. What's your problem?
Do whatever you need to. Come on, let's go.
Should we tell the good doctor about the energy signature?
Right. It's Proto-Man to Wily. We found your cave.
Come in,
We're on our way.
Man.
We found your cave. We're on our way.
Cave? What cave have you found?
Let's say a little comet told me that a pretty good location for you.
Comet? That was very strange. I don't know what that is. Sorry, I apologize. I'm trying to get this.
No, that was great. That was great.
It's like,
There's a peak in the microphone.
it's fine. It
somewhere
was
that we
funny.
didn't see.
It's like,
I hit puberty.
Wiley actually takes the opportunity to go ahead and do some scans. I'm not aware of a comet.
He's turning into Doofenshmirtz.
It's fine. Just gonna go ahead and, like, do a thing and, like, take a look. Oh wait, I'm rolling in the wrong chat. Give me a sec. Dr. Wiley, I need your illustrious sheet. What are you good at for?
Oh, a lot of things.
You are in fact good at some things, which I can use to my advantage. However, this particular thing is going to be utilizing the Skulker's sensory materials, so it's not as good, but we'll go ahead and do what we can with it.
He has a doctorate in robotics in both universes,
Okay,
right?
yes, to be fair, yes. Both of the doctors have a lot of material that they are actually damn well geniuses for. Do not expect a doctor in one thing to be a doctor in everything, which is what every 90s television show did.
It's funny.
It's fine. Within 11, he says, check it out, you nitbots!
On it. Come on, Chucklenuts. Let's go.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Is there any obstructions on the way in between us and the objective?
Gutsman, why don't you, you know what, you take point and go take a look, since that's like your thing.
I'll take point.
Gutsy moves on his way forward down the line, and you know, you take a short jaunt. Oh, well, would you look at that? There seems to be something in the way. There's a Snorlax blocking the way.
Snorlax blocking the way.
What's this PS2 polygon asset doing here all of a sudden?
Hey, you know what? It was the 1990s. You know how we sometimes had like those shows where you'd have like CG added into every cartoon just to try and make it pop. So, and it looked bad every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gutsman cracks his knuckles together and, alright, you two, watch how it's done. And I am going to attack the thing with my bare fist.
Do it! Let's go.
What's my roll? What's the thing? 1d6, okay. 1d6 plus stir. Holy fuck.
We're getting a lot of explosions.
I was gonna say, you guys are rolling incredibly. That's a 22 to hit? Or is that a 22 to grapple?
That's a 20. I mean, do you want me to grapple it?
Like you have a D6 on that, right?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
grapple it.
Grapple it is then. Yes.
Gutsman, you have the key? Sure thing, Dr. Wily.
I'm picking the fucking house up.
What are you doing with this huge ass rock, Gutsman?
What's the nearest? Is there a tree nearby?
I mean, if you kind of like throw it like a good 30 feet to the left, maybe.
Actually, are we on top of like a cliffside?
Actually, as a matter of fact, you are. Yes.
I'm gonna throw it down the cliffside to maybe watch it become an avalanche.
He has tossed it off the map, and it is no clipped into oblivion.
Oh yeah. All right, let's get moving. Circuit brains.
More specifically, when you do actually end up throwing this, you notice immediately in front seems to be some type of strange door. The door seems to be illuminated, and Cutman, you're still detecting the energy signature. It's floating towards the door itself. Guts, I'm gonna give you the chance to like this isn't gonna do damage or anything to you, but you know, you generally when you see building with door, you punch through door.
I want to punch the door.
Yes, I'm gonna say you make that like first like kind of bit of contact, and it doesn't really do anything at first. Like it's sealed, like it's sealed for you, and that's weird. But then after a few moments, that energy kind of seems to kind of drain off, and then the door somehow opens.
Well, usually I'm the master of unlocking in one method, but not this one. I look back to the other two.
You're almost a Gutsman sandwich.
I didn't realize we were going full circle today.
Proto, what do you make of this? What? What's this I see?
What's this? What's this? It's fine.
I see nothing.
Seems promising to me. Wiley's gonna love this.
Let's
He's got a magic door and
it.
everything.
Stop gawking and get in there already!
We had
All right.
Go ahead and move on in. Oh, before we give you guys the opportunity to do some good old-fashioned group sensory, we need to cut a commercial break.
What?
Are you serious?
What the fuck?
Ruby Spears Mega Man will be back right after these messages. No, I'm just messing with you.
Fuck?
We're gonna go to the next scene.
Yeah.
I have premium!
No, you gotta do it again.
Welcome to Dr. Light's lab. had to go ahead and transition specifically at this point, so we got to the next scene. And those of you who are maybe familiar with what we're basing this on, we're gonna start things a little bit differently in our timeline shenanigans. All right.
Stretch, guys.
Mega Man.
Yeah, hello.
You have been spending some time with Rush on a very relatively peaceful day. Took him out for a walk, brought him back home, currently feeding him some battery biscuits. Eddie has already topped you off with an E-can to make sure you're at full energy levels to kind of, keep yourself nominal in case anything crazy goes on, because the life of a super fighting robot is always busy, never particularly relaxing. You definitely could use a vacation once in a while. At this point, you are kind of doing your thing. We have Roll also here with us, and with that, just specifically in here, Roll, what are you doing? Because we have a Roll here. What's happening?
I'm just cleaning up the lab. Hey, Mega. Oh, you're back.
How's it going, sis?
Pretty good. I'm surprised that nothing's really been happening around here.
Yeah, it's been a quiet day, hasn't it, Doctor?
You can hear Dr. Light kind of humming and hawing over something over at the terminal directly in the middle. He doesn't really acknowledge you.
Yeah, I'll kind of walk over. Dr. Light?
Oh, Mega! I'm sorry. He looks back at the screen. Roll, Mega, why don't you come here and take a look at this with me?
What is it, Dr. Light?
Before we reveal that, somebody redeem Stretch.
Oh my god, stretch time!
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Show off the really cool X and Zero shirt I have with my stretch. People yell at me enough and we'll get Super Fighting Robot shirts down.
Oh god.
Cool!
Don't actually yell at me though, I won't I won't be happy about that.
I want one.
Do it.
I want 3, maybe 5. The marketing!
We do have all the assets.
This is true.
You're right.
This is very true. Alright. Roll, you make your way over to Dr. Light. Mega does follow as well. He's looking, so Dr. Light seems to be looking at his machine. This whatever strange contraption we have that's also functioning as a monitor, computer, a 1990 search engine, etc.
It's obviously the supercomputer.
Right? It's obviously the supercomputer. So he kind of starts as he's looking at like some veering energy levels and like a secondary screen, which seems to be showing kind of a spot of the globe and like a weird kind of like ray or like kind of like laser strobe of a light kind of passing over the planet. And he says, "I've had a passing interest in spotting the Mukahana comet, as research indicates that it passes once every 1,000 years. After looking at a telecast about it, I decided to use our instruments to identify the comet, purely for scientific reasons. But what I found was strange. Some kind of energy. It's passing over Hawaii specifically." He turns over to look at you, Roll, and he says, "Roll, I'd like to align your sensor to detect that. And I apologize, it's been a rather comfortable day, but I'd like the three of you to investigate." He also nudges over to Rush over here. Rope.
My baking sensor already detects earthquakes, but comets could be cool.
Oh, I love the voices.
That's really good.
What the fuck did you build into
I
her?
modified it myself.
Okay, that makes...
Sorry, you put what in there?
I think it's an ingenious design, if I do say so myself.
Indeed.
All right.
And I'll be happy to go ahead and make some adjustments for this energy reading. Mega, are you and Rush ready to go? I know you
Always,
just came
Doctor.
back.
Ready to go, boy?
Ready,
Road
ready.
trip, let's go to Hawaii!
I
love how well you're playing Roll.
it's so good.
Yeah, yes.
Are we sure we don't
Fantastic.
have- Sean,
Yes.
you didn't tell me you got Roll's actual voice actors here.
To be honest, she's not far off.
It's actually a really good Ruby Spears role. Were you practicing?
No, I told you I was cast in a project as Ruby Spears' role and it got canceled.
I forgot!
Oh,
Holy shit!
cool.
You deserved to do it. Oh my god, it was so good.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Oh,
I've been
thank
waiting for
you.
this for
Oh my
far
God, it's so
longer.
good.
Oh,
Oh
You
yeah,
deserve
it's been
every
like
nice thing that's
years,
ever
but
happened to you.
she's a character that is very near and dear to my heart. So
oh, that's
I
great.
respect it.
the lore. We're getting the dumps here in chat. It's great. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually use this time to actually showcase a little bit of Rush and Roll in our quote-unquote commercial break, because I know you guys aren't going to be playing, like, Rush and Roll won't be playing as player characters tonight, and I appreciate that fantastic cameo, Spring, but they're going to at least exist and be a part of the experience, and do in-character stuff. So, I really wanted to showcase these because, oh, well, there's also Dr. Light, too. Dr. Light is here. He exists. Believe it or not, if you look at his unique trait, since he follows the freelancer scientist portion of the 21XX rulebook, the machine that he made for his scientist trait was Roll, because that was the first robot he constructed after.
What?
Yeah.
So she's the big sister?
Yes, she's the big sister.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, because Rock was put together after Roll specifically.
Oh.
That's good.
If you go back to the beginning episode, she was already made. She already existed. She was already a thing. So.
Cool.
So Roll is really, you know what? I'm gonna be real. One of these days,
He's fucking broken.
one of these days,
Yeah.
I kind of want a Ruby Spears game where Roll is the protagonist instead of Rock, because the amount of things that she can do. We went there. She has a neat thing that you guys all know the thing on her arm. It is written in the system as the Appliance Multi-Tool. It is the Swiss Army knife of 21XX weapons.
She is
gotta start
literally a
training,
magical
I guess.
girl in all but name.
It is so, like, okay, got a favorite one? The vacuum cleaner. Of course we've got the vacuum cleaner. It's great. The toaster from Future Shock, the one that rocked Cutman. It's in here too. We got the blow dryer. We got the blender. We've got the hatchet from Ice Age. And of course, like we talked about, the baking sensor, the modifiable sensor, is here for her as well. She can use it to detect signatures whenever characters provide those details, like Dr. Light here, which is what we're going to be using tonight. Yeah, Roll's amazing. More importantly...
Go gadget baking sensor.
He will literally mop the floor with you.
Our
God,
boy,
she's a Sailor Moon in all but name.
the biggest, or the best boy, Rush is also here too. You know what, Cobalt, because I always love when you read these, can you read the techniques he has on the bottom?
Sure, let me get this thing to actually zoom in. We have... Crap, I need my glasses now.
No, it's fine.
Rush.
I feel that.
Rush Jet. I can't see what that first one is.
So it's gonna be Rush Glider from
Rush
the
Glider,
first and second episodes, yeah. Rush Jet.
Rush Jet, Rush Marine, Rush Search, and Rush Snowmobile.
Yes. This is also
Did there a snowmobile at one point? What the fuck?
Yes, he did.
All
During,
right.
I believe during Ice Age. I think that was the one he ended up doing it in. Again, he transformed into a lot of things. We took the most iconic ones that we remembered specifically from it.
So just to double check, Roll is the Swiss Army knife. Rush is the Swiss Army dog.
Always has been.
As it be.
The
yeah.
Transformer.
He's the,
No, Rush is the convertible.
He's the Scooby-Doo Transformer. That's how it is.
He's the
All-terrain
90s.
dog.
Yeah.
He's the 90s convertible.
But-
Rega.
Actually, you know what? Rush is the magic school bus. Change your mind.
Please let this be a normal mission.
With
With the Rush?
way.
No
No
way!
way!
Oh,
God, we're all showing
It's all
our
right.
age. We're all showing our age. Alright, so by spending 1 TP, very similar to how Rush normally would in the Mega Man 3 Supplement 2, he transforms into Rush Jet. Rush Jet is... God, here's the funny thing about Ruby Spears' Rush Jet. He can technically transform a size larger than he actually is. because of the invariable design
Yes,
inconsistencies.
canon.
You can
There's
also
so much
apparently
proof. Are you kidding me?
he can also apparently fucking do magic tricks in specific air vents.
No, that was Mega.
That's
That's
Mega
Mega
Man.
Man. That's
Yeah, that
Mega
was-
Man.
All right, but we're making him slightly larger because he has to be able to fit you guys, because that's a thing that he can do. And yeah,
Feature.
it is in fact a feature, not a bug. And then we're gonna go ahead and you know what? I'm gonna have Rush perform a flight check. Let's see how he does. Rush, you're epic in flight, so it's either gonna be at milestone 2 really great or really terrifying. And given the fact that Rush is the comic relief, I think I already know how that's gonna go. You plus 1d12 plus 4. Damn. 17. All right.
What is with our fucking rolls today?
You guys have been nothing but epic with your rolls
Listen.
tonight.
Listen, the dice bot's excited.
So Rush literally just jets out of the lab. Like there's like a little opening hole that comes in through the side of the lab entrance, and you zoom your way out. Dr. Light has basically already provided you with the sensors needed to be able to get over there, and you are taking a one-way flight all the way over to Hawaii. Roll, I'm gonna go ahead and look at the sensor specifically, the modifiable sensor. So we can make sensory checks and see if we can find it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the honors for you, if that is cool.
All right.
You plus 1d4 plus 2.
Magic Man, get out of the fucking call.
Not as strong, but it's actually 6 was the DC I needed for you guys to be able to track it. Low difficulty check because again you're kind of scanning energy waves over through space and shenanigans, as it were. This is the 1990s children's cartoon. It doesn't have to make sense. You guys are able to track the signature as you travel along. After you arrive, let's say relatively maybe about. So canonically, Dr. Light still lives in Colorado, like he should. So a trip all the way to Hawaii is gonna take you a little while, even if Russia's moving really fast. I'm gonna
Make
say,
him go to Silicon Valley and become a Cali. Come on.
yeah, it's fine. I'm just making it clear that like it's gonna literally take maybe about, I'd say 2 combat rounds of shenanigans after things go through for you guys to get there. But you guys will be making your way to the space as we get there soon.
7 hours.
So we'll keep them there. It's fine. Like timelines don't have to make sense. We just have to try and line everything
yeah, that's
out.
fair. That's
It's a kid's show.
Different rules, different universe.
Yeah, it's true. But back to our particular situation over here.
You just mentioned they could go to space, so in my mind, why aren't they following the comment directly at this point?
you gotta do the. We now return to Mega Man.
Oh, we do now return to Mega Man. Unfortunately, I don't want to spoil all of my Ruby Spears music, so we're going to use some stuff
That's
from
right.
another TV show specifically. Alright, guys, you know how we do group sensory checks.
What is my
You
sensory?
got it.
I doubt Guts has anything good. Never mind, he's master. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Here we go! There's the first bad roll of the night.
Hell yeah!
I'm now.
What is it?
canonically cocked.
Analytics? Is it analytics? Just purely analytics?
Analytics or aptitude?
It's analytics or aptitude, depending on what you're doing. Remember, you have sensory sight, sensory hearing, or sensory touch. Smelling and tasting is free. Like you can make a roll, but it's not affected by anything.
I'll use aptitude for this.
You think I'm joking when I'm saying that, but it does in fact say in the book that smelling and tasting is free.
How the fuck did I get better than both of you?
I don't
are
know.
the fearless leader, Proto Man.
I'm wearing shades.
You're wearing your sunglasses.
Wearing shades in a
tonight.
dark ass cave. Well done.
He wears his
Cool,
sunglasses
okay?
at
Roll
night.
He
Cool.
does in fact wear his sunglasses at night. God, I'm gonna be listening to that when I'm done with everything tonight. Yeah, Proto, you kind of take point because Guts is kind of in the way, and you know what, Cutman? You've been staring at Gutsman's ass the entire time.
I can't believe your cheeks are only one polygon.
Well, thank you. I trained them to be vigorous and triangle.
Man, I'm trying to sneak, but your tummy thick and the climb.
And it's Ruby Spears, so you know all the sound effects are incredibly violent and loud.
It's perfect.
How am I supposed to fucking respond to that with a straight face? Fuck you.
You did good. I appreciate it. Oh god. Okay. Yeah. Proto. So we have Proto and we have Guts Man. I almost forgot who was who. So yeah, Proto Man, you do take a look around, but yeah, you do in fact wear your sunglasses at night, and this space is relatively dim. You guys look around in this space, and
I got nothing for my 13.
I'm gonna be providing you info with your 13, because
Okay.
It's okay. You're in Hawaii right now. You're in a, you know, that there are specific types of like cultural things that make sense, right? Like cultural things that like are aspects of the Hawaiian culture, not necessarily, of course, kind of the adapted American culture, but like the Hawaiian culture that makes sense that you would expect to see on islands throughout here or in placements throughout, like, what you weren't expecting to find is what basically looks like kind of the insides slash kind of like identifiable markings of a weird-ass looking Egyptian temple.
Yep.
This is one weird-ass Honolulu.
It's weird because it doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't look exactly like that, but like there are it doesn't seem. We are in a 90s kids cartoon, and it does not seem thematically appropriate to what you guys are enduring right now. But, Guts, man, I'll go ahead and give you a little bit of additional information. Your sensory check was, you know, although Cutman, of course, was looking at your dummy thick butt, he was at least providing the energy signatures, like,
output.
wavelength for each of you. To which point you are getting a glaring red flag that is coming out in this space all the way over here, and it is going off like mad. Whatever composition or whatever signature was basically pressing on through here, it is basically cultivating and only getting stronger in this space.
I'm gonna go over to the wall and I'm gonna break through the wall.
You're not even gonna like go through the opening in the. Actually, wait, no, you could. No, this is fine. It's fine. I forgot there's a door there. We could have done that. But if you want to break through the wall over here, go ahead. I'm down for it.
Gutsman doesn't see that.
That's true.
What do you mean he rolled a 13?
Yeah, it's fine. Gutsman didn't see that one. It's fine. Go ahead and break that door down.
What do you mean he rolled a
Anyone
13? I don't
else wishing
understand.
they brought Pharaoh Man?
6. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Oh
Dr.
yeah, I
Wiley
have...
tells a response. He's still under repairs.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm looking
He
at.
punched
I'm
Mega a
looking...
few too many times. He needed to get his arms fixed.
Look, Mega Man has a very punchable face.
You know what? He does.
Right?
It's 10.
A 10 to actually just straight up punch the wall and
Just attack it. Yeah.
yeah, go ahead and give me damage.
Plus
Which you
3,
also have
8.
advantage for because you're Guts Man. Oh my
19
god!
bitches.
Whoa. Yep, that'll do it.
Okay,
Here comes the guts!
Okay, so you punch through and like ram through this door, and you step on what seems to be a corpse wrapped in what seems to be like mummified wrappings.
Hey, Dr. W, we didn't happen to come across any weird teleportation thingamajigs you're currently working on, right?
Oh, your signatures are still here!
Then what is this? I try and give a feed of what the fuck I'm looking at my feet.
Wow, that is like the smartest thing I think Gutsman has ever done. Try and provide information. Holy crap.
I'll get used to it.
I'm going to request to do this well that I'm going to require a networking check on your part, Gutsman.
Uh-oh. I have
There
that.
you go. I
but
wish I
how,
was in
it's a
Philadelphia.
proficient.
You got this. I have faith in you've been rolling high all game. What's the worst that can happen?
Shut the fuck up, Mr. DM. Shut the fuck up, Mr.
What's
God.
wrong?
At the very least, my charisma's high. It's fucking 3. Why do you have 3 charisma?
Why
10.
doesn't he have 3 charisma? It's Guts, man.
That's a 3.
Good question, Mega Man.
That's a good
I got-
question.
I guess I know why Cutman was staring at my ass.
Hey,
You're yelling
we
stuff, I can't help
decided the Riz bump needed to happen. Like, it needed to exist.
I need to put a bumper sticker on the back of that rear end.
So it looks like
the only other red flag he can see.
that is a 10. Okay, yeah, no, you are able to go ahead and send the feed, and he says, interesting. As that kind of flashing red energy, that signature that's been coming through, is now activating across every single one of these standing and laying mummies. And it is causing them to all electrify. Guts, you are directly on top of one. Can you please roll an evade skill check for me?
I probably should have gone through the door, huh?
Maybe a little bit. I appreciate you playing to your character, though.
Probably should have gone through the fucking door.
I'm sure he's fine.
We're about to fucking find out.
I'll say both Cutman and Proto Man.
That's
You'll
a
also
7.
receive the same feed. 7. I actually didn't attack you. I'm sorry. It's like I'm supposed to actually throw a thing at you. I'll do D4 plus 0 here because there's technically nothing alive yet. It's a 1. You take no damage. Yeah, you managed to just narrowly dodge this thing as you kind of, and I am going to make you kind of break and move around the mummy as you're watching this all take place. Like, you're looking around to just kind of see everything happen here. And now, okay.
Dr. W, I think some wacky Honolulu shit is going on.
Hey, what's that language where kids?
This is after hours. This is Ruby Spears Dark, okay?
Oh God,
Ruby Spears After Dark.
The Ruby Spears After Dark channel. Let's go.
Get
Don't
us
mind me.
in.
I have to go ahead and have the wraps all pop off for a second. So, now loading. There are a few things you probably would have expected. Like, you know, like actual mummies standing up, like maybe kind of humans unwrapping themselves, maybe aliens or something. Like some kind of weird, unusual thing you weren't expecting. I'm going to tell you, out of all the things you expected coming into Gutsman, and in fact, you guys can start kind of moving forward as you're watching this because this is some hefty things. Kind of, you guys want to be right at the door or do you guys want to kind of look in? That's my question.
Let's be right at the door.
Right at the door. Cutman,
Gotta make sure Gutsman's not making a fool of himself.
Cutman, you
I mean,
okay
I'll
with
walk
that as
right.
well?
I'll walk right in. I'm kung fu.
You can't
Cutman.
control that, Proto Man. Shut up.
No, okay, well, okay, so Proto Man stands right at the door, like, just to kind of sentry, and Cutman's like, I don't care. As what unravels out of each of these guys? Lions!
The
Hell
weirdest
yeah.
fucking thing ever.
And
too bad. Mama,
JPEG minor, hue recolorations of the same lion because, man...
Gutsman slowly turns to the camera. I've heard of the circle of life, but this is ridiculous.
I'm gonna say something potentially fucking really weird, so bear with me. But Gutsman just goes, I knew it. The Egyptians and Africans were in allegiance. Fully
Where's
knowing.
that coming from?
Gutsman's been playing too much Civilization, I see.
Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes.
Wait, what? So a massive, like they all seem to just be roaring. Like they are making massive sounds. Gutsman, it actually somehow like kind of slightly startles you for a second when this guy like behind you also does the same thing.
Roar back. I'll roll
That's true.
intimidate.
You do okay, so you do that. You respond and you are out there and you roar in response. And this thing considers you. Like, it doesn't quite understand what you are, and it is a little out of sorts. But, while everything is going on, this one kind of steps out, and then the other ones kind of begin to start moving and crowding around him. So, the other guy has not really acknowledged you as of yet, but it's, you know, it's kind of slowly happening. And of course, because like every evil guy in a 90s TV show, we all know what the bad guy must do. We've all watched The Incredibles. They start monologuing.
Oh, dog.
The curse has lifted at last. We have come back to life. And now we can fulfill our mission to rule the world by turning all humans into lion creatures.
Dr. W is still watching the feed, right?
Yeah!
Wiley, are you seeing this?
What in blazes is this? Lion men?
Yeah, we might have walked into an underground convention or something. I don't know.
Look, I'm just thinking of something stupid
Yeah, no, there's
again.
some things
Damn
that
it.
you guys can do right now at this point, and I'm kind of curious what's going to happen. Before we move anything further forward, and before, actually, no, I actually know exactly how this is going to go, because even though I was going to give them combat rounds, you guys took a while trying to figure out what to do.
Uh-oh.
Rush, Rush, Mega, and Roll. I have to keep forgetting he's only called Rock after the first episode. We don't call him that anymore. We only call him Mega. You guys have tracked the energy signature, and it seems the signature, the disturbance seems to only be getting stronger from this concentrated location inside this mountainous region. And Roll, you've been keeping on that the entire time, and Mega has been trying to to keep you and keep you on, while Rush has been having a little bit of a turbulent flight despite his 17, because, you know, he did just fly from Colorado to Hawaii in the span of like a couple hours. So what do you guys want to do as you guys kind of make your way down to the area? Anything you want to figure out, to plan?
Good boy, Rush. It looks like it's coming from down there.
I mean, Mega's probably just got a stick and a battery biscuit on the end of it to keep him going.
Thank you.
Mega-
Frying's hard.
Mega just has a fucking carrot on or a battery biscuit on a stick.
Oh god, as Rush apparently accidentally trips you over. You guys all hop off, and he gets out of Rush Jet mode, being all just kind of flops down, tired. I'm gonna rest here.
Good boy,
Oh
Rush.
god. He flipped over like he fucking died.
Rush's CT goes to 0 and he shuts down.
Aw, Jesus!
Oh, I've seen Old Yeller. I know how this goes.
Please tell me the battery biscuits do CT healing.
Roll, you do have the hatchet.
Please don't
Ooh,
push
hey
that,
now.
Rush.
Hey
Hold
now.
on, I gotta close the door just a second.
You know, this sucks because Rush is clearly the ultimate weapon against the lion men. They're cats. He's a dog. I mean,
Oh.
And that's why he's a cameo.
we're gonna go ahead
Get
and
out,
do
everybody.
U plus 1d4 plus 2 for roll. 11. With that roll, the sensor, your sensor seems to be only getting stronger from here, but you also detect something a little bit more alarming than whatever weird energy spike is going on, and it's the fact that you can directly see Proto Man at the other end of this area.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Mega. It's Wily Bots.
Then I don't think you need to use a save the bacon on Rush. I think he's okay.
Save it for later.
Yeah, definitely save it for later.
I'll refund it later. So yeah, roll identifies that. Mega, what do you do?
Attempt to stealth in.
Ooh. Okay.
Gotta be sneaky so they don't see me.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
shit,
probably
I
a
can't
good
contest
plan.
that.
Yeah.
Shit, I can't contest that.
You wouldn't even see it coming.
I know.
You're too distracted by fucking lion men out of coffins.
Of
To be
course.
fair, that is a 5 because Mega Man, without his stealth suit, which is an actual damn thing that he has in this show, he
Why
does
is
not
that
have very
funny?
good stealth. As we
Just
know,
crouch slightly.
as we know, he has to perform magic tricks with animation magic to get through grates. So, where are you moving with that stealth check?
Against the wall on the right there.
Kind of this way.
Yeah, it's moving along that way.
Roll. You see that Mega Man starts to kind of sneak in slowly. Do you follow suit?
Yes.
Roll. How is your stealth? Your stealth is as bad as Mega's. Got it.
Anything Mega can do, I can do. Just as poorly.
Also better actually, because you
Also
rolled a
better,
6.
yeah.
It's going in the quote book.
Roll just max defaults, all right? Because she's the superior hero, as we have learned. So yeah, no, you kind of shift kind of along the wall as well, kind of watching what's going on. You guys are, this is probably the most effective you guys have worked together, so this is good news.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're going to now, that was kind of you getting in here, but from here we are actually going to begin a narrative encounter within this. Unless you guys do something crazy and then we initiate what is going to be ultimately a, well,
A very deadly combat encounter.
I mean, I could attempt to intimidate using my awesome skills as Kung Fu Cutman.
You could, in fact, do that if you want to start us off and take initiative.
I'm going. I guess it depends on what the good doctor wants.
Doctor, hey, okay, first of all, you're a wily bot. Even though he tells you things, how often do you actually listen to him?
I think fair. Look, I have to show my superiority.
At this point, he is currently trying to make sense of all this while also checking things on the Skulker, and he does send a response and say, "I'll find backup. Just try and keep them contained."
I can keep them contained. If they try anything, they'll be messing with Kung Fu Cutman. And I will make a discipline check. And now I have to try to remember. This is lucidity. How
That is correct.
For intimidate?
no,
He's using disciplined martial arts because he's Kung Fu Cutman.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Okay, I need you to tell me how you do this, Cutman.
Look, Cutman has been watching a lot of the greatest actor ever, Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee. He's been watching movies.
Hell yeah.
So he's just pulling off some flips, fucking stereotypical karate noises and poses.
So kind of like
Basically
that.
trying to- yeah.
Don't hit your head on the ceiling.
I feel like everyone should be terrified just from him spazzing out.
Believe it or not, the minute you do that, the roars on every single one of these guys stop, and they all turn to look at you. If you were expecting to, like, not have their attention, you definitely do. What creature is this? Says this guy, which is really funny considering he is too a creature, of some kind.
I am Kung Fu Cutman, the greatest of Dr. Wily's warriors.
I love that you're giggling.
Got some proto, you take offense to this.
Hey! Nobody gets to be Wily's best but me.
I step forward. And nobody gets to be the best but me. And if you don't want some of this, he pounds his fist into the palm of his hand.
Yeah.
Then I suggest changing your plans on world domination.
How you rolling that, buddy?
Intimidate.
Hey, let's go.
What else? What the fuck else do you think?
I'm laughing so hard.
Okay,
I'm loving these high rolls too. Like you guys are representing Wily like better than he does himself. Which is really hard to do considering, you know, he puts his face on everything.
That's a 7.
Does.
That is what it do.
Wait. I mean, may I make an argument?
Yeah.
To try and give Levi advantage.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly,
you know,
he's my assistant.
You know what? We'll leave it to chat. Chat, do you think Gutsman should have advantage? Generally, advantage in 21XX is kind of like how it is in a couple of other tabletop games where you take two. You basically roll the same dice twice, and you take the higher of the two results.
We've got one yes from Zyler.
Yes, let him fuck shit up. Yeah, okay, got it. Thumbs up. Yes, yeah, it is unanimous.
Rolling
Let me check
one more
YouTube
time.
while I'm at it. Yeah, after Cutman. Yeah, we good. Okay.
I rolled worse by one.
We had one no. Only if you do it in character. Well, I mean, I feel like he had it handled. I was gonna say based on how you handled that. I mean, it's pretty good, but I don't think anybody was expecting what this was a couple seconds ago, so they're still kind of thrown off by that.
Yeah.
You basically make a threat to this guy.
Yeah.
Or collectively to all of them. Because of how this goes, this does rush things. I apologize, Proto Man. You may not get the opportunity to do a narrative bit because this guy is.
That's alright, I'll need it later.
This guy is gonna go ahead and do.
He's gonna blast me.
He is in fact going to use something that will not technically affect you. It'll do damage, but it won't affect you.
Yeah, I'm glad I stayed in the doorway.
Tar, which is this guy's name, utilizes Curse of the Lion Men as a charisma action.
That's a bullshit! I mean, on the bright side, this means that power actions are mainly out of the question, but fuck me.
Clearly, Levi needs.
That is a 4. That is a 4 to come and zap you. Gutsman, would you like to... well, actually, technically, this is during combat.
This is narrative
This
encounter.
is narrative, so you can't evade this because you've used your run thing, and I'm going to capitalize on that. This is going to...
Oh.
He's just gonna... You weren't there's a lot of things you weren't expecting today, all right? Like, you're just kind of figuring out this whole conspiracy regarding the Egyptian-African thing that you're figuring out, all right?
As soon as the laser comes for me, there's just a wide shot of just Gutsman's face as he just says, "Terminator Lions!"
As you take 1 point of shield energy from this attack. Actually, no, that's incorrect. This is technically fire impacting damage, so you take 2.
Hold on.
Yeah, this thing zaps you with some type of energy, and it stings. Like, it actually starts to, like, you feel something on your body as it's going through.
It could be fire force.
Say what?
I said it could be fire force.
It is fire impacting.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's 3.
Oh, it's 3 for you? Oh, yeah, because of your body. I'm sorry. Yeah, that specifically, though, he starts it and stops after a brief period of time, realizing you haven't changed.
Why would I? I'm all the change that I need.
He looks over to all of his other men and say, "Seize them!" And yeah,
right,
it's
good.
combat encounter time, guys.
I'm gonna die.
So
No, don't worry. Then I specifically said that the save the bacon is for whoever ends up going down first.
Okay. I'm gonna say rock and roll. Proto Man's just been standing there, like on his comms, kind of listening. Kind of almost looks like he's listening to orders from the doctor at this point. He's got his kind of his scarf's kind of waving in the wind, kind of blowing in through this kind of cave in. But you absolutely are hearing shouts of, like, just straight up like loud martial arts sounds.
Cutman having a seizure.
Yes, Gutsman being boisterous, and this weird zapping that takes place, which you notice kind of light-wise kind of matches the same red that came in through on the energy signature. And then on top of that, shouts to seize somebody. What do you guys want to do with that information in your back pocket?
I mean, immediately break stealth and run toward Proto Man.
Interesting.
Well, I'm trying to stay in character.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so you run over. Roll. Do you follow?
Let me at him. I can take down Wily's bots with half my brain circuits tied behind my back.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which, I mean, yeah. You guys run in, and, Proto, you feel a weird kind of rush behind you, and then you kind of take a look to your left.
What? Hey! Back off this cave, bro! This one's ours!
Sure, Wily's only going to use it for something horrible, like always.
Yeah? What's your problem with that?
Well, if he really wants to take it over, he shouldn't send these junk bots for him, and then I attack.
Okay, so this is how we initiate the combat encounter. Good.
Great.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, Mega Man is taking initiative as the first person in our combat round.
Cool.
Alright, Cobalt, we're up against the Lions. These two fuckers are starting to fight.
It's fine. Don't worry. Proto Man can
Alright,
handle
let me go.
it.
Okay,
Oh yeah, I got it.
You have to say the line. Say the line, Ronan. I don't know if you know the line of when he usually takes out his buster.
Plasma power!
Oh no, I was going to punch.
Oh, okay. You were just going.
Yeah. The amount of times he just does random martial arts in the show, I was just going to punch.
You're just
That's
gonna punch
fair,
with your
that's
fist?
fair.
Alright, go
Yeah.
for it. Okay.
Don't you both reduce impacting damage?
Can I?
Does that matter for a cartoon?
No.
I'm gonna shoot him in response whenever that is.
Yeah, okay, well, I mean, you can make a reaction to shoot instead of evading. That is a thing you can do.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Yeah, let's evade. Sorry.
You're going to evade? Okay, gotcha. Okay, so, Mega Man, you are locking into power to punch.
Power to punch.
Proto Man, you are locking into evade, or locking into mobility to evade. Go ahead and give me... that is a 7 to punch. Congratulations.
That's 7 to punch.
7 to punch. Okay, let me go back to my sheets.
You guys are
Evade is
milestone
intermediate.
2, so you've got a decent intermediate on evade. So there's a chance you may have this.
That's triple X. Hold on.
21 triple X. We were already after dark. We don't need 21 triple X on top of that.
Let's see. Yeah, that's mobility.
Mega
Okay.
Man, you're a little low on air.
Attacker gets it.
Yes, for those who are coming in and learning the system as we're playing for the first time, obviously this might not have been the one to tune into, but I'll at least specify that if you roll the same roll when it comes to an attack versus evade, the attacker that rolls the die first is the one that gets it off of that, because they have to exceed on the evade, not meet. So yeah, no, Mega Man, go ahead and give me your D4 plus 3 on that punch. That is because you guys are both made of the unique to this supplement prototype titanium alloy, which says no to impacting. No. No damage there.
That's fair.
No damage. Hell yeah.
This is using it as spacer maneuver.
Yeah, like
Take it.
you punch, but I mean, Proto Man, you take it. It's just, you know, it's surface damage. Like he scratched your your bicep a little bit. Are you gonna take this offense? Well,
Absolutely not.
okay. That being said, because you reacted, there can be other reactions on top of that. Roll, you're technically right next. Is there anything you want to do to help Mega out?
Oh no.
Yeah, let me at him. I want to use my, let's see, vacuum.
You want to use
Yeah,
the
that's what I
vacuum
thought.
cleaner. All right.
That's what I thought. Okay.
All right. Roll is going to go ahead and initiate her vacuum cleaner as a reaction. This is going to be you plus 1d4 plus a power. You have a power of 3 just like Mega, don't you? No, you have a power of 2. That's the one reduction on Roll. She's got her stats moved around, so she's a little more balanced as a character.
Wait, I just realized she has a vacuum. Proto Man has a very loose scarf. Oh no.
That is
Balanced and-
that is a 5. Proto Man, any other reactions you would like to do?
I'm gonna try to shoot the vacuum actually.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well,
Alright.
because of the way the system is set, you can't designate call shot. You can only designate call shots as a full round action, but we can go ahead and flavor it and say that as you're shooting, you're trying to go for the vacuum arm specifically. We have no
right.
We have no called shot protocols on you guys. God, can you imagine if I put called shot protocols on all these guys?
I would love that, because then I could
1d6 plus
CT
power.
damage everything with my fucking fists.
Alright.
And you're targeting. Oh wow.
How are you gonna do this to your big sister? What the fuck?
You know. Mess with my brother a little bit. Let's see. You plus 1d6 plus 3. Go!
That is a 5 and a 4. Well, the good news is both of these shots are in fact going to take place regardless, because
Cool.
Nobody's evading.
Nobody's evading. Technically, Roll could if she wanted to. Roll, do you want to evade? Do you want to try and dodge it?
course.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's show up Mega, shall we?
I want to do a backflip.
Damn.
Oh yeah, the backflip.
Backflip in
Man,
the vacuum arm? Backflip in the
Yeah.
vacuum arm it is. Again, Roll proving she is the better protagonist.
It's in
Where's my-
Come on,
character.
step it up,
Where's
bro.
my rock and roll sequel series? God damn it!
So yeah, no. So Proto, so Roll initiates her vacuum arm, and it is like coming to get you initially, but then you're like, nah, we're not having this, and you initiate your own plasma power, and you fire your Proto Buster, which I will tell you, even though it didn't connect, I want to put a detail about the Proto Buster that makes him terrifying in this supplement. What type of damage does the Proto Buster do in Super Fighting Robot?
The Protobuster does. Let's see here. Elect
damage.
plasma piercing damage.
Elect plasma piercing damage. This is true. For those who have looked at their sheets, or at least for those who have the prototype titanium stuff, that's scary.
I'm
Because
Guts
Elect
Man,
is
I
bad
don't give
for
a
you.
shit.
Right.
I'm Guts Man, I don't give a shit.
That's true. You're Guts Man. You're gonna get zapped by the lion, man. That's your weakness tonight. Your weakness is lions. Okay, so Roll does in fact succeed on not only her evade but also the attack with the vacuum arm, which is gonna start. Roll, what are you going for to try and suck?
The scarf.
The scarf. Holy crap. So
My scarf.
the attack die of the grapple cleaner mode is also considered a grapple skill check. So what happens is, Proto Man, is after you dodge that and she leans like forward to kind of suck the scarf from you, it gets caught in her vacuum arm and she is holding you down. You are grappled by Roll.
Oh!
You need a facelift.
Hey! No way.
Mega Man, you are still the active player. What do?
How much movement do I have left?
I'm gonna say you didn't start actually being able to use movement until you actually punched the guy and started the encounter, so you're good.
Okay,
You have all your
yeah.
standard movement speed.
I'm then gonna say.
You really want to
"Great
come
job,
in here?
sis." Yeah,
I've got
Okay.
him, Mega.
and then charge right in.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm not even gonna tell you to roll a sensory or anything. You just see this madness.
Oh, great. It's Mega Dweeb.
Mega Blurb. How would I should have known you were in cahoots with these lion men.
These lion what?
Look at them.
I love how it's just like, well, look at him, we're lion men.
Looks from Gutsman. Looks from Gutsman to lion creature to Kung Fu Cutman to lion creature. Guess I'm saving Wily bots today. Plasma power.
I love that Gutsman went from Kronk to Patrick Star for a second.
Guys, we got another stretch.
Oh, thank you so much.
Fuck!
Good stretch, thank you.
And I'm on my second bowl of delicious Kellogg's Apple Jacks.
You know what? That's why he was hopping up to the ceiling.
What the fuck did you grab a second one?
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and reference a series that is not Ruby Spears by playing this track. Which I almost threw this in as another fun surprise, but we're not gonna do that.
Demonic cheese and rice, man.
Oh my god, we're still going another 10 subs. Thank you so much, Demonic. Much appreciated.
Woo!
I appreciate the train. It's awesome, guys. All right, you went ahead. Who are you attacking first, Mega Man?
Let's see. I have a range of 150 feet.
You have a range of yes in this room.
I have a range of yes. I'm gonna go for the guy closest to Gutsman, all the way on the left there.
Oh wow! So you're helping him with that one over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's roll that.
An 8 to hit. I'm gonna say he's not expecting it because again, medieval lion creature. So
Wait, hold on. Medieval. I thought we were in both Egypt
Egyptian.
and Hawaii.
I don't know, man. Just
I guess it is the loincloth that's throwing us off.
yeah, it's fine.
Mega.
Nothing makes sense.
All right, damage.
Mega, I hope your blaster's set to stun.
Well,
It's at the plasma piercing.
It is set to plasma piercing, but more importantly, you hit this thing, and based on the damage that you actually deal to it, I need to go double check because all of these guys should have the same stuff that Tar has.
I actually need to look at something.
I will let you know it ignores damage reduction and resistance.
It does ignore damage reduction and resistance. I'm aware. And more specifically, it wouldn't matter anyway. So this is just a hit. You do hit it, and your shot goes a little low. Looks like you were trying to trip him up. You hit the loincloth instead.
Oh.
Mm.
You just hit the loincloth. Might have been an accident. It's fine.
We have a hydrate.
Is there a
H2O time
reaction
sounds
to
good.
hitting the loincloth or no?
He does. Well, I mean, upon you hitting it, he does make a growl sound. So you know what? I'll say in response to taking your damage, he'll roll an intimidate check.
May I react as well?
You plus 1d8 plus 3 to intimidate. That is a 12. But yeah, go ahead.
Demonic has gifted 10 subs to the channel.
You guys are going nuts tonight. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
20 in total, holy fuck.
Gutsman sees
take close
what
him.
Mega is doing, that he's helping Gutsman. Kind of processes this, and shrugs and goes, I'm going to make paper dolls out of you! And I'm going to use the cut buster
There's
on
the
one
line!
that,
There's the line!
You're gonna
I'm
use
gonna
the
use it on
cutbuster. Okay.
Yep, on the same one that Mega just attacked.
I'm down for it. Go ahead and give me an attack with the cutbuster. This one I am going to try and dodge now because now he doesn't know what's coming.
Well, funny thing about that, because of my trait, Kung Fu Cutman, I now have advantage on the next standard power attack dice or grapple break skill check I roll. So,
Yeah, you're rolling this attack at advantage. That's fine. Oh, wow.
That's a
Let's
9.
see if I do much better. These guys only have a mob of 1. 9 versus 10, baby!
yeah. Ah, just like the cartoon. I can't
This
do
guy
a thing.
rolls out of the way into like another strand of mummified thing, like strands, and does not take the damage from the cut buster. I will say that your cut buster, like your rolling cutter, does shoot off through the hole that Gutsman made and gets stuck into the wall all the way over there. You can roll the damage if you like, if it's relevant. Who knows? Maybe he'll roll obscenely high and like cut off a part of the mountain or something. Okay, it got stuck in there. That's fine. Mega,
making
you...
its TIE fighter noise.
Mega, do you have anything you want to do to react against that intimidate, or are you willing to gain the intimidated status effect?
I have a discipline I can try and contest that with.
All right.
Could I also react to the intimidate?
You can react to the cut, or like to the cut buster attack. Let's go ahead and get Mega's roll first, and then you can absolutely respond with that.
Gotcha.
Did that 12 just...
I think it tied.
It tied. So, when it comes to skill checks, generally, the way it goes is you have to exceed, not meet. While I'm going to say that you are not completely, like you're not terrified, but you definitely feel a level of unease that you've never felt. Because for one, these don't seem like robotic creatures. They obviously they have life. But like, you know, what is going on here? What's happening? This is so unusual. So I will say that, albeit I'll give you a little bit of leniency on it, you are affected by the intimidated social status against this one lion guy.
Okay.
Gutsy, what do you want to do on this guy?
Super arm.
We gonna make the block?
Yeah.
Can we say that we make the block out of this part of the ground right here?
Yeah.
I'm down for it.
Let's see.
I'll make a...
Next one, let's see which...
Try and make it closer to, like, the actual design of the... Close enough.
Let's see. 2 weapon under per use.
What theme song is this?
This is a remix of the opening theme, the opening theme to Mega Man Upon a Star.
Oh, cool.
U plus 1d4
Because
plus
I
3.
really like that track.
It's an 8.
An 8? You know what? This guy can't dodge. So you're gonna throw a rock at him?
Yeah.
Throw a rock at him.
Smack him.
Go for it. Give me your damage die. Actually, wait. It should be more than a D4. You're a robot master.
Oh, I'm a robot master. That's
You're a robot master, and
fuck.
you have the Light Labs EPROM chip, so it's a D8 for you. U plus 1d8 plus 3.
Jesus.
Reroll that.
Wait, I'm part of Wily though.
Yes, you are part of Dr. Wily's army, but you started as a Dr. Light robot.
Oh, that's fair. 1d8.
Oh, I
plus
gotta
3.
check my stuff too. Okay.
9.
Okay, well, I would have rerolled the attack die too, but it's fine. That's fine. We'll take it as it comes, or we'll take it as it goes.
Yeah.
So you throw this at him. It does crush him. More importantly, it does reduce all of his shields as he is stuck there at this point. I'm gonna say that he's not doing so great.
Damn.
But he is still moving. Priority. Oh yeah.
As it lands on him, I point to Mega and say, "Your introduction to Wily's army will come later. Right now, your mission is clear. Help us with these wild cheetah men."
God damn it, Levi! I need to go get the Cheetah Man theme. Look what you've done to me. I forgot about that.
He didn't give you a lot
I'm
of
a
brain
man
power,
cheetah.
did
You're welcome for that little fucking tidbit of knowledge.
Yeah.
What do you say, chat? Do we download the Cheetah Man theme? Do we put it on?
Please.
Sure, why not?
Alright.
They're not telling me to eat my frosted flakes.
Does Mega have a fucking
Yeah,
response?
different series.
I was gonna say, Mega Man, you are technically still the active player right now, so...
I think between being intimidated and calling these things cheat him, and he's just more confused than anything else. Mega's used all his power actions. He'll pass priority.
Okay.
Okay.
That's scary because now I have a lion guy, and you've been doing a lot of work right over here, Mega.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you're ready to get lion mend.
Is there's multiple coming at me?
Charisma action, 7 to hit. It's weird to say that a charisma action is attacking you, but it's awesome.
Do I hear the laser sounds coming
You
at
hear
me?
the pew pews coming.
I will try and dodge the pew pews.
Get those pew
Yeah, but-
pews.
You have to dodge a 7, and you have a 1d6. I have faith.
In response to the dodging,
Yeah.
Why did I have faith? Why did you let me down?
I'm gonna do another rolling cutter.
From the cut buster.
Yep, but this time I'm targeting the big cheese.
Oh, you're going after this guy. All right. Okay.
I think he's within 60 feet. Call it a hunch.
He is
Also,
absolutely yes.
Also, Sean, the -1.
Yes, that is a -1 on that evade. I'm sorry, you are getting zapped by the curse of the lion, man. Cool, that does exactly 1 point. Actually, no, you fire bad for you because of your titanium armor. It's 2 points.
Fire bad.
It's 3 points.
What's the other type?
Fire impacting. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I reduce impacting.
You reduce it by 1.
So it's neutral
but you
damage.
take 2, so you actually take
2?
No, yeah, you take 2. Take 2 SE off that.
Yep.
We can do math. We're good at that. Roll. You're rolling cutter, huh? You know
Yeah.
what? Yeah, he'll lock into mobility to evade. He's already watched you do this. He rolled a 2 and misses. Go ahead and give me your damage.
So fucking close. Come on.
Your
Cutman.
rolling cutter zooms and does in fact clip the body of this guy, and he roars in response to that. Pointing emojis everywhere as he basically points at you. Everybody, I'm actually gonna make this happen.
Oh shit!
Reaction after 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 reaction. Curse of the Lion Man targeting Cutman.
Okay, you can
God.
probably dodge 2 of those. This is fine.
Just nice knowing you, Cut.
So, first one's a 6. You want to try and dodge that?
Yeah,
The funny part, Sean, is you know what's gonna happen.
Oh, I know what's gonna happen when I do this. It's fine. Second
He's
one.
not even. He's not even gonna
Second
die.
one is a 10. Yeah.
Nope.
All right.
I
Cool.
dodged 1 of them.
You dodged 1. That's cool. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna roll the attack dice for each of them.
Why are they all rolling 10s consistently?
1, 2, 3,
It's funny,
4,
sir.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's a lot of 10s in there. Don't mind me as I'm just gonna go ahead and roll 8d4 plus 8. Is that okay for that? We're good with that?
Go ahead. So funny thing, I apparently have industrial chromium armor. I have no resistances or weaknesses.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay,
I
let's do the
I-
math, shall we? Because you do have chromium armor, so fire is bad for you, and this is fire impacting damage. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe that those first 2 dice clip your shield energy. And then it is 1, 2, or that is 1, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17 points of life energy damage dealt to you. You lose all of your SE, and you take all of that LE. Actually, wait. No, wait. You don't. You're chromium,
Yeah, I
aren't
know.
you?
Yeah, I'm industrial chromium.
You are industrial chromium, so actually, once all of your shield energy gets taken down by a fire attack, what do you have, good sir?
Yeah, yeah, 5 frames.
You have the iframe status
thank
effect.
God.
Yes, in 21x.
I am.
Yep.
I do want to. In an attempt to save his shield energy, and to flavor this as Gutsman just tried to fucking swing at the closest thing in front of the person that's trying to attack Cutman.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to throw a rock with super arm in reaction to try and block some of the lasers.
Tell you what. Go ahead and if you end up actually connecting on this attack die against one of them, and you do damage, I'll reduce one of the highest dice he took.
Okay. U plus 1d. 8.
Not that it really matters because iframes anyway, but yeah, go ahead.
I know.
Go ahead and give me that damage on whatever it's going to be.
Gutsman's not completely heartless.
It's
a 9.
You may be the heart and soul here. I will say, yeah, you knocked this guy over with that super arm attack. He was not ready for the rock. He could not smell what the rock was cooking. Yes, by the amount of damage that you took to your shield energy alone, and them all going zap on you, your chromium armor protects you from the brunt of the damage, but you do have a gigantic hole in your body right now, as you gain the iframe status effect until the end of the turn. That being said, I actually trying to remember, it was one of the enemies that was currently doing stuff right now. This guy was the guy that was still doing his turn.
I think it was the one by Mega Man, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. He used charisma before. You didn't attack him last time. He's gonna grapple you.
Now. I don't know if we're gonna get out of this one alive, Chief.
That is an 8.
Try and do. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, nope. And he, like, kind of looks at you and then growls yet again. We'll go ahead and do an intimidate.
I'm tapped out.
You're good. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and just continue on with it. That is a 10. The growls continue. You're like, what are these things? You're in a horror movie and you don't like it.
Desperately trying to find the relay back to Dr. Light.
Oh, do you want to? You can technically like contact him on like your communication. So.
Yeah, just let me do some quick math to make sure I don't go over 10 words here.
That's true, because you win in 21XX unless you use a charisma action for the anime speed lines communication. You only get 10 free words during a combat round to chat with folks. A lot more than D&D has. D&D is usually 6.
We're robots.
That's weird. I thought it was 12.
We have 140 words per minute. Other D&D
10,
games have 60.
It might have been updated to 12. I might have updated it.
You probably did.
Probably did, between updates. You know how many... I'm on 2 iterations this year already, okay?
That's fair.
Man's been fucking pumping content.
Hey, we got more of it being pumped later.
Alright, I think I got my math right.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm crushed.
Dr. Light, we followed the signal. What's going on here? And I kind of just like point whatever I can camera-wise to these lion creatures.
Yeah.
Lion creatures.
I'm gonna give this to you at least. He's like, how strange. I'll do some research, Mega Man. Just do your best to keep do your best to keep yourself and your sister safe. Is Dr. Wily involved in some way? I'll give you a chance to actually talk to them for a second.
I haven't seen him or his floating skull.
How strange. So yeah, that exchange ends up happening, and then we pass through. This guy's gonna pass priority. Which one of our wonderful players want to go ahead and continue going with all their shenanigans?
Oh, I gotta check on my idiots.
Yeah, you are still currently grappled right now.
Yeah, I'd like to fix that, please.
You can make an attempt for sure.
Cool.
I believe the DC that you had to break with that was 6. I think that was what rolled a 6 on her grapple. So
great. Okay, let me go. Let me go look at my. All right, grapple break is enemy. Okay, great.
And I believe this is a second of 3 power
action.
Is it? Wait, yeah. Was second or third power action currently?
Let's see.
I think your first one was. Yeah, no, this is your first power. This is your second power action. I remember.
second power action. Great. Okay.
Yeah, because you
There
just
we
kind
go.
of fucking.
Oh God! It just gets worse.
Roll is gonna get a free vacuum arm damage die because your scarf is stuck in there.
Oh.
And you're about to lose it. Like she's actually like tearing it apart. That is also going to be another point of shield energy as she seems to be like as the force from the vacuum is like managing to buckle some of your parts.
Oh shit.
I don't have time for this. You're stuck in my vacuum. I want to go help
Then
Mega.
let me go! I'm gonna roll a persuade check. Oh shit, I can't. Wait. Can I?
No, you cannot.
You haven't locked into a second
But
stat.
you can roll intimidate.
Yes, I can. Okay, great. Proficient. That's... No, that's worse. Alright.
Just gotta go with it.
Proficient
I
is
can't believe you rolled a
-4.
-3. What the fuck?
I don't know, man. Listen.
Hey, Dr. Wily bots have two modes. They're either amazing or they're bumbling, okay? There's no in between.
Oh yeah.
What am I currently?
A little
There we
bit
go.
of both, actually.
That's what I thought.
You're our beautiful golden boy.
Interesting. So I guess in this case, with an 8, at this point, Roll, you take a couple seconds upon him saying, "Let me go," and kind of put 2 and 2 together. He's not, like, obviously, he did attack you, but he didn't expect you to be here, and he was just talking about a cave. He hasn't been hurting anyone. Also, Mega is apparently, based on the sound of plasma fire, and the fact that he seems to be getting help from the other Wily bots, they're not hurting him. So what do you do with that information?
I want to let him go.
Okay.
I don't have time for this.
Yeah, neither do I. I gotta make sure my idiots aren't screwing things over in there. Come on. We need all the help we can get.
Wow. And in a moment since Brobots, we actually have the Light and Wily bots together. And look at that. Look at that symmetry right there. Look at how amazing that is.
Hell yes.
Absolutely
Brain, did you-
intentional.
Yes, and I love
I was
it.
about to say, did you do that intentionally?
It was. Yep.
I was gonna say, Proto Man kind of moving down. That's about 15 feet of standard movement speed. Is there anywhere else you'd like to go with your movement speed for turn?
Before we move anymore, what is my SE currently?
You
You took 2 points of shield energy.
Yeah, you took 2
Okay,
points
great.
from
I have
roll.
3 now. Okay, great.
Good.
Sorry, I just
Let's
wrote
see.
my stats in. Anyway,
Same
okay.
SC as me. We are not making it through the fucking night.
We can do it. We can, not with that attitude.
You know how many fucking lion men there are?
Not with that attitude.
So believe
We
it or
just
not,
have to fight
can I tell you that there was an original version of this map? You see all these holes right here? Autumn originally, when she was
yes,
putting this map together, put more lion men in this space. When I saw the sheer
course.
amount of them in this space, I told her no. And she's like, okay, I'll cut it down a
Yeah.
little bit. She gave me this room instead.
A little bit?
A little bit. Just a
There are
little
fucking
bit.
8 of them in here.
I love my beautiful
It's like
wife.
5 less
There's
guys.
10. There's 10 of them. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so I've used all my power actions now.
You only have 1 mobility remaining, I think?
I only have 1 mobility. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna... Short turn, sure, but like, I'm gonna pass priority. I want to save that one for a dodge.
You're good. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Help.
He doesn't quite get there, so I'm gonna have to actually have him use something else. Oh no, he's already, well, I mean, he already has used mobility to attempt to dodge, so I can actually get him to jump. How's your climb jump, Tar? Master, of course, you're a lion. That makes sense. I don't know why I thought it would be otherwise.
Can I use my last super arm action
Lions
to
can
try and
jump
trip him
15
up?
feet.
As a matter of fact, you can. If you can beat an 11, you got him.
Let's see.
Gutsman be just making rocks night and day.
Fuck!
I may have.
Oh no.
What do you mean?
Okay, Gutsman, so you get a little overzealous, right?
The dice spot is no longer excited.
You start pulling rocks, or like a rock
You
out of
gotta
the ground
screw the
for
rules.
super arm, right?
You gotta screw the rules.
We just gotta screw the rolls.
Gotta screw the rules.
Oh,
Oh,
gotta
and here
screw
I
the
was
rules?
about to like actually just have them take down a portion of the map, but okay. Yeah, go ahead and
Oh,
give me a
come on.
go ahead and give me a screw the rules. Let's re-roll, see what happens.
Oh my fucking
No,
god!
hey, you know, bumbling or you're amazing, alright?
It's worse!
It is a 19. Go ahead and give me that
Never mind,
damage die. Yeah.
Lines.
Come on, let me crit at least once!
I mean, he took a rock to the face, okay?
I don't even know if it's doing damage.
It's...
We
I
threw a rock at
I
him.
mean, it does look like it's hurting.
Yeah.
More importantly, you gave him half cover, though, so thanks for that.
So,
I appreciate this.
there goes my plan for now.
I'm actually gonna have Tar just pass priority now, so Cutman, if you want to take your turn, go ahead.
Okay. Random question. Rock, Proto, either of you have power actions?
They're out.
Fully out.
Okay, I'm going to do. I want to flavor this. but
Okay.
I don't know how we would rule this. But I see the Lion Man near Mega. I want to lower my head and just charge this thing.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
You're doing a rolling cutter at point blank range using your face.
My...
I don't. Actually, I might not be able to because I don't have power.
Oh, nope. Yep, can't do it then. So, too bad. You were out of power actions. You guys have been using them all as reactions.
What about mobility?
I'd say even if he was doing that, like...
I mean, I could try it as a climb jump check.
Oh, that's interesting.
The idea with Tar was if he was going to jump at me, I was going to try and jump back and just hit him with my head.
Tell you what. He's on the ground right now. I like your ingenuity. That's a neat idea. I'm gonna say, based on the effectiveness of his last jump, even though he's on the ground, if you beat an 11 on it, I'll let you do damage with your rolling cutter.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I want you to exceed his effectiveness.
Well, here's the funny thing about that. My climb jump is at master.
Oh.
So this can go one of two ways. Really well or really poorly. Really well or cannon cuts it.
A negative!
Cannon cut.
With a negative 2! Waiting to see if the group screws the rules for Cutman. Just because I know people are like, nah, man, that ain't me.
I mean, honestly, if they don't, it's gonna be funny. If they do, it's gonna be fun either way.
You jump. Like, you dive, right?
Insomniac did it.
Insomniac did it. Go ahead and give me a reroll. Hope it's better.
From the top rope.
From the top. You cut that top row? Okay, yeah, alright. Just beat my DC, why don't you? Go for the 12. Exactly. Sure, why not? Go ahead and roll what would be the damage die of your rolling cutter on your head, which would be a D8 plus your power. Yeah, that cool. You have, to make things funny, and to remove his shield energy, you remove his loincloth.
Oh no!
Okay.
Whoa!
That was passed down for generations.
Yes. There is several problems with that. Why are you passing down jock straps?
Yeah, damn it.
Okay. He
don't
does.
even have a response to that.
No,
Oh,
no,
shit.
he just looks at that, just taken aback by your statement. I believe that's all you can do, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
demonetized.
The only one that technically has anything left that they could do. Okay, well, there's technically this guy over
Is
here.
me,
Oh my God.
and or
Yeah.
roll, I think.
Yeah, you and Roll have things. I almost forgot about this guy. This guy actually is gonna take.
God
his
damn
turn.
it, okay, I don't even
Uh,
have power actions left.
I know, so you can't break when I grapple you with this guy.
I can evade.
Cool, I rolled a 6 on a grapple.
The loincloth
plus
is the
1.
same size for them all. Thank you, young treasure.
13, bitch.
You know what? I'm gonna say, you actually just move with such a swiftness that he just doesn't expect it, and he like kind of readies in like somewhat anger. He won't move on. He won't respond unless reacted or having to be reacted to. So he'll pass priority.
You're
Gutsman.
gonna have to do better than that, feline fiend.
It's really good.
Wait, crap! I just realized. I don't think I could have done that anyways.
What? Were you out of mobility?
Yeah, shit.
Well, they
I mean,
won't
I'm
screw the
looking-
rules, so it's fine.
Fair.
Okay. So here's the issue. I
Yep.
have mobility. I that's actually everything. All I have is fucking movement right now.
All right. Want to perform standard movement speed to get somewhere?
That's the thing, right? What would Gutsman do in this situation? He wouldn't fucking run unless given the order. Yeah, sure. I'll talk to DW and ask,
When
what
you're
should
in
I do
trouble-
here, Doc?
Destroy them! And
I'm gonna
get that
say-
Megatorp out of there!
I can't do too much, so the most I can do is attempt to go to somewhere that has half decent cover, and so I'll be on the other side of the block with Cutman.
So you go over
Cuts
here,
me.
get a little bit of cover. Okay, I got you.
Yep.
Alrighty. Passing priority. Roll. You still have a little bit of movement speed, and I believe one more power action left.
All right. This one's mine. I want her to bring out the toaster and fire it at this guy. You're toast, mister.
Nice.
Oh god, here we go. You, again, roll your energy.
I don't think your puns can cut it.
That's a 5 to hit. This guy can't evade. 'cause
He doesn't
used
have
charisma.
evade.
Yeah, no, he didn't do it. It's fine. So you fire a size 3 plasma burst against a single enemy target within range. Targets that are dealt damage by toaster mode gain the recoil status effect and are pushed back 5 feet for each point you have in power. So 5, 10. I'm gonna give it a little bit of extra lead because he wasn't expecting to get knocked back by that. And I'm gonna have him take an extra 2d4 of damage as the recoil knocks him into an obstruction.
Profit over here with the puns.
Yes.
Looks like I'm right on time.
Can we talk about the fact that Roll now just did the most damage this combat round out of any of
It's
you?
bullshit!
Yes, I got one.
Wow.
She is fucking Sailor Moon! I don't know what else to fucking tell you.
Hey, Mega Dweeb. Maybe your sister should be the hero.
Yeah. He's got a point, Mega.
Rush, back me up.
Rush is...
Rush is now part of the combat round!
Oh,
Oh no. I didn't do it.
Hold on, actually, I should probably actually put him actually where he should be. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Does Rush even have anything that he can use
It's...
at range?
You know what? Let's look at his sheet together, shall we? He doesn't have anything he can do at range, but he can jump. He's got 4 mobility.
He's got a job.
Christ.
Prototype
Can he
titanium
pick people
arm
up?
protect.
He technically could. I mean, he can grapple also technically with, like, his mouth, too, right?
No.
I mean, hold on. You know what? Let's cook.
Also, these are cameo characters, by the way. Cameo characters?
You plus 1d10 plus 4 as we do a jump. Followed by a grapple. Which I believe cannot be contested because Tar can't do anything else.
How's he feel about being grappled by a dog after losing the loincloth? This is not Tar's
Ew! What? Nasty.
Or like just
I mean,
damage.
it's lowest damage, but guess what? After the losing the SE, that's life energy damage. He gets bit by his bit on his leg, and he's like, "Gah! Fiend!"
I just want to point this out. Tar woke up, got beaten, lost his heirloom loincloth, is being just beaten up. This is not his day.
No, this is not. He does send a word to everyone as he sees that he is actually now starting to get things are starting to not necessarily go entirely in his favor.
Oh god, we hit the cutscene flag, everybody.
No, it's fine.
Thank god.
It's okay. He does say to all of his men, retreat! And we're gonna start a new combat round with you guys going with whatever you guys want to do from here. While these guys are eventually going to try and get out of here. So we'll see how many you can prevent that from happening with. Who would like to start the combat round first?
Can I be cheeky and go first?
I mean, does anybody have any
Can
objections?
Gutsman be cheeky? Can Gutsman be cheeky? Yeah,
He
go
has
ahead.
Nothing but cheek.
Ta-da!
Wiley's specific orders were to destroy them and get the dweeb out. I am going to do two things at once.
Oh no.
I am going to cause a cave-in.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
That sounds like one thing, though.
What was that?
That sounds like one thing, though.
How,
I know.
How are you going to cause a cave-in? What is your what's your plan?
I'm thinking about it, and the only good way I can do this is if I try to super arm the ceiling.
Like okay, I see how you're cooking. I see what you're planning. I assume you're going to get up on this block first to try and get to the ceiling then?
Yes.
Okay, give me a climb check, if you would, please, to get up on your own super arm block.
Let me see. Where is it?
I love that I know exactly.
I'm fucking
what
master,
you're
holy
supposed
shit.
In response, I'm also going to have Tar use his claws, because he actually has claws on Rush.
Oh.
Ruh-roh.
Quite literally.
Let me see, actually, hold on. Is climb slash jump also aptitude?
Climb jump is power or mobility.
Do I want to waste the power? No, I don't.
Okay.
If I get hit, I get hit, and I die in fucking glory. That's a 6.
Cool, hold on. I also need to roll for Rush to try and dodge the claw here, which I imagine he can. Yeah, no, Rush just dodges that with ease, because he's a fast boy. He's the goodest boy. Yeah, you in fact do climb on your block, and you are going for the ceiling, you say?
Yes. Because I'm going to attempt to basically cause a cave-in on top of everybody. I will say...
Did you roll for the amount of combat rounds, super arms active?
I did not.
You should probably have rolled that.
I haven't used super arm.
No,
before.
Okay, yeah. So generally, when you perform super arm in game, you roll for the number of combat rounds that you utilize the weapon. You're allowed to utilize the weapon for, and every attack that you do going forward until for the end of that turn has to be from super arm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Let me roll that die.
Please do.
And on the off, I'll roll that die right now. And on the off chance, this might be, I might have to use it again. Who knows?
That's fine. Cool. You're gonna have to use it again because it would have been one combat round. So,
I will use it again.
So go ahead and consume it, and let's see how many rounds going forward you still have it for. So give me that extra D4. 3. That's much better.
Yeah. So that's 4 weapon energy. No, actually, that's like 1 weapon energy. I forgot because I'm milestone 2.
Yep.
So that's just 2 weapon energy off. And I will now just start super arming the ceiling at advantage.
Give me, God,
Oh,
give
sweet.
me. I'm gonna say it can't dodge. Give me a damage die
At advantage.
at advantage.
That's a 17.
Oh my God.
Let's
The
see the damage
top-
die.
Of this mountainous cover begins to crumble and shake. Everybody, every single person in this space needs to give me an evade skill check.
Oh,
Your DC
I
to
locked-
beat is 17.
Oh, I'm
I locked everybody into a fucking evade skill check. Let's fucking go. I have Earth Geyser before Earth Geyser.
It's
Levi over here trying to get me killed for all the times I've gotten him killed. I ain't even mad.
Wait, I rolled that incorrectly. That should have been U plus 1d6 plus 2, so... U plus 1d6 plus 4 for rush.
Hey, Philip, you're bringing up a good point.
Even-
That's causing rocks fall, everyone dies.
oh, this might end early.
It's fine. We're bringing down the house. Why aren't we? Now I have to roll for each and every single one of these lion men. Thanks, thanks, Levi.
You're welcome.
That's a
It's not my
7.
fault you put somebody here.
Yeah.
That's a 5. That's a 7. That's a 5. That's a 9. That's a 0.
None of us are making it out alive.
8, 9,
I mean,
10. And I gotta roll for
Here's the
Tar
thing.
while I'm at it.
most of y'all actually have shield energy. I've got nothing.
No,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Okay, so that was... Okay, go ahead and now actually give the damage die for what that is, because it looks like you would roll the attack die on that, so...
That's a 10.
Everyone is going to take... If you have any shield energy left, you will take a point of SE of stone impacting damage as everything crumbles around you. For anybody that doesn't have shield energy left, that is 10 stone impacting damage being dealt to you. Pro tip, that's going to do a lot of damage to Tar.
Ooh.
That's
do it
also
again.
going to remove all the shields off of these lion men.
I'm gonna do
Oh,
it.
This
that's-
man, actually, this man is just dead. You just killed him.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Killed that one
reaction.
too.
Let's fucking go.
I am going to blast Tar with a cut buster if I can.
They're not even gonna
screw
get a
it.
chance to escape, are they? Oh, actually, no. This one's also dead because Roll toasted it before. Yeah,
Yeah,
damn.
you toasted it. Its
Yeah.
shield energy's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All
How
right.
many of these guys are still
Fucking
with us?
triple kill. Let's
Holy
go.
shit.
Gutsman
You know what?
using his brain. Who would have thought?
This is terrifying. You know what? That's a 10 for my cut buster on Tar.
On Tar? Sure. Tar's gonna respond with his last mobility action to try and dodge. He fails. Give me your damage.
You know what they say. All toast is toast toast.
That's 6.
It's so close. You're so close. Oh my god. It's, he takes it, like, you cut a portion of his chest, and he roars in response.
Mm.
It's dark.
I'm going to make paper dolls out of you.
Oh!
How about a little off the top?
Gutsman, I believe you are still the active player.
I have 2 more actions, bitch.
Yeah, you do. Please don't do anything more to the roof.
Oh.
Why not? Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Do I need to remind you I reduce impacting damage?
This
Yeah,
is
no, because everybody, literally all the robots in here are probably gonna be fine.
Oh, I'm gonna die, probably.
It's fine. Everything's good. Everything's great.
I'm wondering, do I care about Cutman?
Do you care about? Of course you care about Cutman.
Of
He's
course
your
you
bro.
do.
Your bro.
We care about Cutman.
Yeah, I probably do. All right.
Oh
Guts
my
will use standard movement speed to get off the rock. And he will grab the rock that he was just on and begin just fucking smashing the living shit out of Tar with it.
Oh god.
So would you say you are smashing the living tar out of Tar?
There.
I'm gonna rock you like a hurricane!
Like you're really in crunk.
Go ahead and give me that attack time, please. I can't dodge it.
So what I'm hearing,
We gotta hydrate.
what I'm hearing is, Gutsman has played too much Yakuza.
That's a -4.
Oh god. Oh well, good, because I'm also gonna go ahead and roll this Curse of the Lion Man at you at advantage.
He got too excited and chucks the rock at a wall.
You don't get the chance to chuck the rock because you get blasted by this thing again as more eye beams come at you. It is going to drop the rock on your face. Not only are you going to take the damage from Curse
I
of
have
the Lion
iframes.
Man. Cool. You'll also get a
I have
rock
ifra-
thumped on you because of that. So,
I have iframes.
you have iframes because you lost all your SE. I got you. So,
Yeah. I pick it up again and just fucking shove it in his face.
try it again.
U plus 1d. A plus 3. Thank
That's a
you,
10.
much better.
10 to hit. All right, give me your damage.
9.
This is the timeline, ladies and gentlemen, where Gutsman beat the ever-loving Tar out of Tar.
Out of Tar.
He is incapacitated.
Let's fucking...
We did it.
Demonic with even more subs, cheese and rice.
I appreciate it, man. Holy crap.
Wow.
How the
Wow.
fuck did that happen?
The Wily's robots are a cut above the rest.
You're passing
Oh,
priority.
brother.
Yeah, I have to. I'm out of actually, yes, I am passing.
Hey, pro tip. How good are y'all at sensory?
It was pretty good, I think. Hold on, let me check.
I mean, they tell me I'm a master.
Yeah, that's him.
Yep.
Can you beat a
They tell me
20?
I'm a master as well.
Find out.
Let's see.
I can't.
Come on, Proto. Come on, Proto. No.
Nope.
All right, 10. Neat. I guess I'll also roll for roll. I mean, Roll's got to get it, right? Roll is. She's been badass this entire run. That's not quite
Always
it.
has been.
You plus, and I'm pretty sure Rush has a really good sensory because he's a dog, so I wouldn't expect anything less. It is intermediate. It's not bad.
I feel like the party's too busy being surprised that Gutsman and Cutman were competent.
Right?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah, they kind of carried this round.
Nobody gets this man's stealth check.
Technically he can pass through the fucking hole in the wall that I made.
Oh, that's true. He
Like-
can. I forgot about that.
There you go.
He
You're
makes
wel-
a
you're-
getaway.
You're welcome, Sean.
Holy crap. Well, that's the problem. What's an because all we need to be able to get the curse underway on all of Hawaii is one lion to make it out.
Yeah.
One to tell the tale. I love it.
All right. There's a bunch of guys that are kind of knocked down, but they're not completely out. Priority is passed. The Wily bots have been getting a lot of love here, but you all want to do anything? Mega, roll, what do?
I mean, I'm gonna check in with Dr. Light. He's a doctor. He can do research pretty quick.
Dr. Light is currently still doing some digging. I'll say that that's still going on. That is my excuse of, because I'm looking at the time that it was going to be, and I'm like, we might have to do a part 2 for this.
I knew like
yeah.
the second that I saw 10 lion men in this cave that there would be a part 2.
Yep.
I'm not against it. Are y'all okay with it?
Neither am I. This is
All
great.
good for it.
Sure.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be crying. I'm gonna be crying.
Cheers to that.
But Mega Man, you can go ahead and do your turn otherwise if you would like.
I'm crying in the club.
I guess you just turn around to Proto Man.
Yeah?
What's Dr. Wily planning?
And why should I tell you?
We'll turn you into those lion men.
Oh, yeah? Didn't seem to do much to you two. Why should it do anything to me?
You know I can't actually turn you into a lion, right? I'm just gonna deck you out.
The lying
Here's
man.
A lying
How did
L-Y-I-N-G
Dutchman
man.
get that?
How did I use?
Yeah, it's like,
Did you guys swap CPUs when I wasn't looking?
it's like Rush kind of looks over at you and says, "You're supposed to be the comic relief."
Not in this timeline, little dog.
What the heck?
Rush,
I must be
Rush
messing with
gives
his
you, Rush gives
circuits.
you like the Jackie Chan face with his paws. You can only see
What's
that if
with
you were on
Rush?
screen.
He must have a screw loose.
Yeah. It's hard to speak like that.
I bet.
Yeah.
To which point, you do actually get a response from Dr. Wily, Proto Man. Have you idiots figured out what the problem is?
Well, Doc, see, yeah, so, bunch of these lion creatures, they, must have revived or something. We handled them pretty good. They shouldn't be a problem anymore. But, we lost half a cave, unless you want to do a little bit of the cleanup work.
Dr. Wily and his, just, of course, berating your buffoonery, says that's far from the issue, and while you have all settled that, to get rid of the mega twerp as well. But then there does seem to be a response that happens on a joint comms line. Oh, wait a moment, Dr. Wily, I wouldn't get your hopes up just yet.
Oh?
As Dr. Light responds, I believe there's more to this than meets the eye in this situation. And if we're not careful, we could have a bigger problem than just our usual balance between your robots and mine. Mega Man,
Doctor?
I want you to do a sensory sweep. Are all the original lions that you would come across still there? Perform a
1 second,
sensory
Doctor.
check. Yeah.
It was almost... No, that's not...
Did I technically incapacitate everybody?
I'm letting these guys take a big dirt nap, but yeah, no.
Oh my god, 21!
Cool.
You got it.
You did not only get the sensor sweep that tells you how many were here originally and what now that there's one less, you also just managed to watch this guy jump into the ocean and make a mad dash. With that 21.
Almost everyone's accounted for. One of them swimming away.
Oh no.
What?
This
Oh.
is going to be worse than I feared. Everyone, I need to make sure that you stay on the island. Wily, if you know what's good for you, you and your robots will listen to what I have to say. And to figure out what's happening, we're going to wait until next episode.
Oh, this is cool.
Damn these children cartoons and their fucking cliffhangers,
Now,
man.
normally
Mega
this
Man will be
doesn't
right
have a
back after
two-parter,
these
but-
messages.
Yeah, no, Mega Man will in fact be back after these messages because I had too much fun to not do this a second time.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's been 23 minutes already. Time for the next cartoon.
God, right?
Oh man, Dragon Ball Z's on next, I think.
Wanna watch fucking Sailor Moon? Come on!
We're still on We're still on Namek. They're still fighting.
Well,
This
we'll forever
blow up
still
sudden-
be on Namek as long as the music keeps playing. But yeah,
I got
no.
that Bruce Falconer shit. I want that.
It will explode in 5 minutes.
So, did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Oh, hell,
Absolutely.
great time.
I genuinely don't think I've laughed that hard in a game.
I didn't
Yeah.
think I'd do that fucking much.
A Big Brain Gutsman is probably that you've now taken one of my favorite moments of the year, Levi. That was really good.
Nice.
Like if I had to
Sean,
pick
I have
favorite thing that y'all did, it's Big Brain Gutsman.
Wow.
So, Sean, I have to ask.
Yeah.
This is a joke. Only a few people in the Discord and probably the stream will be. How much is Kalinka panicking right now? How
Oh
much
god,
is
with
he-
the crossover games, it's fine. They're not relevant. This is one of those. If you know how our timeline shenanigans goes, this is one of those timelines that won't get recovered.
He's watching is like, what is going on?
It's just all fades into the land of obscurity. But one thing that I want to specify, which may terrify some of you, because you may think, oh, these guys are just really cool things that we did for the episode.
No.
No, no,
They're in the
Tara's
fucking book.
statted. And look at that race at the top left of the table.
There is, in fact, a fucking lion
Lion
infection.
men are now a race in 21XX. Read them and weep.
We
Here.
Furries
boys.
rejoice.
I need this in my games.
Now, granted, Lion Men is generally only provided for the super fighting robot, like
Now plays
material.
Tabaxis.
But if you wanted to mess around and like maybe create your own anime-inspired Foundation Guide basis Lion Men for the classic era, just for funsies, you could. Like, we can't stop you from doing that for fun. You could also use them, of course, in the Rockman crossover time travel shenanigans or time travel hopping stuff. We do plan on making extra updates to the Super Fighting Robot materials, so outside of the ones that you saw today, which will all be a part of that supplement, there will be more coming over time. I think we talked about doing kind of ample updates here and there. I would like to get some of the ones a lot of y'all remember, like Brainbot. I do actually want Ruby Spears X done down the line. He is not prepared. He has been worked on, or at least started. Man, that Buster is disgusting. Short, chunky.
Oh my.
What is the canonical fate of Rock/Classic Mega Man before X is built in 20 to 20 XX, or lack of a better way to put it? Interesting question. I can tell you.
Museum, right?
Well, I'll at least tell you it's not relevant to tonight's game, but according to Capcom, or at least according to Keiji Inafune and the the developers of those games, he surmises, or at least kind of assigns to the aspect that Rock, Roll, and all the various robot masters got to live out the remainder of their lives before their expiration dates peacefully. Because you got to remember, robots in the classic era do effectively have a shelf life of how long they're supposed to function, and they lived happy lives. So that's what happened. They got to live peacefully before X was built. That was a thing. Maybe he had the chance to see his brother as he was being put together. Nobody knows. Who knows? Up to y'all to kind of decide that in your own games. Heck, technically you don't even have to follow that. Y'all want to go nuts with Cataclysm Theory? I know there are people out there that enjoy that. Do it in your 21XX games. Have fun.
Yeah.
When Pharaoh Man hits this supplement, oh god, the punches will fly. You know what? That is a mood. That would be a fun one. Honestly, like Pharaoh Man or like the weird looking Airman. Have y'all seen how Airman looks in Ruby
Airman's
Spears?
Spectacular.
It's
yes.
I don't want to.
So yeah, expect the Super Fighting Robot supplement to be out on the 21XX website later this weekend. We will notify y'all and let y'all know, not only on the our Discord and the website, but also on social media when it is up and live and good to go. For those who are already subscribed, you guys will be receiving it if you have not received your monthly subscription package for this month. So be on the lookout for those and enjoy all the stuff that you saw tonight. I hope you guys like have a good time with it, and I guess we'll go ahead and schedule things off
Final
camera from
beverage!
here. But next month we're doing part 2 of Ruby Spears, I guess.
Tune in next time for more Mega Super Fighting Robot.
Gotta go ahead and play out the theme. Any other last things we want to talk about before we head out tonight?
Do you want to do the questions on while we're live streaming?
Yes,
Post
please.
session
Vocally?
questions? I mean, we're like 2 hours in, so I mean, you know what? Sure. Let's do the post session stuff.
Just vocally rapid fire with each person.
Yeah, well, for those who can remember to do those, that's fine. I'll go ahead and put in the 21XX questions. Oh, actually, as our cameo as well. Spring, thank you so much for joining us today.
This was so much fun. Oh my gosh, I had a great time.
Yay!
I want you here as a player, not a fucking cameo. You're fucking amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Can we just say Spring stole the show?
I mean, Roll had some fantastic moments tonight. Yeah.
Oh,
It was that Proto Man poster in the background giving you luck.
exactly.
About...
I was wondering why nothing was going on.
I have a painting of Proto Man doing the OK hand in my room.
I need a print of that.
It's like a full size. Someone thought I photoshopped it onto my wall once. It's real.
Nice. Whoa.
Oh god.
But yeah, no. Let's see. We'll just go. We'll rapid fire in reverse order. So Tornado, we'll start with you.
Oh, cool. Okay. All right. Let's see. Favorite thing I did. Well, funny thing that I didn't really do too much because let's see. I guess my interactions with Roll and persuading her to let me go and so we can team up, sort of initiating the joint effort.
You played a really fucking fantastic Proto Man. I'll point that out.
Thank you.
did.
Yeah. No, I was thrilled, but I was just like, oh my, as I was trying to voice for him, I slowly started to realize it's like, oh yeah, I've got the voice for this, sure. But let's see, favorite thing someone else did. Oh man. You know what? The most memorable thing I can tell you, Gutsman punching through shit, punching the ceiling, knocking out everybody, and pausing the show prematurely. That was fantastic. Wow. Let's see. Favorite NPC. Sean, you do a really good Wily, but I think I'm gonna have to go with either Rush or Tar. Theory of what will happen or what is yet to happen. Well, I don't know. Tar is out of the big picture, but maybe we might go with the original plot. Who knows? The doctors might not get turned. I don't know. This is a lesser Lion Men, so I don't know. Anything can happen. Thing I learned that Proto Man and Wily have the same voice actor. That's pretty cool. Anything you did not like or would change? No, I can't say I have anything this time.
Much appreciated.
Oh, I want to say that I like that I could pinpoint exactly, the exact remix of the power-up theme from Mega Man that you used. I just listened to that before coming on.
It's pretty good, right?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah. Spring, do you wanna answer them too? Since you were a part of this adventure tonight. So.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Favorite thing I did was probably just the backflip into the the vacuum
Oh, that's so good.
vacuum scarf.
Oh yes.
Because that is absolutely something that Roll would do, and
Turned
it's
into a
really
fucking fighting
fun to
game
see
character.
it. Favorite thing someone else did? It's gotta be the Gutsman cave-in. I mean,
Oh, Gutsman!
Come
Gutsman's
on.
winning. Gutsman's winning the favorite thing tonight. I can tell you.
Favorite NPC? Your Wily voice is really good. I'm gonna go with Wily.
Oh,
I try. I
hell
feel like I
yeah.
do a little better on Dr. Light, but I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You do good with both, dude. You're fucking
And then,
fantastic as old men
series.
who likes machines.
Oh yeah. I'm just an old man who likes machines.
and then nothing I would change. This was so fun, so much fun.
Yay! Ronan.
I liked getting intimidated, like twice. That was fun. Like Mega was pretty ineffective this entire time.
He
Which
was out of his element,
Mega
yeah.
Man?
Yeah, very much
Mega
so.
Man is incompetent?
Sometimes it'll happen.
Wait, Mega Man's the Wily number now? Oh my god.
More likely than you think.
Well, I think that means Cutman has to take my favorite. Somebody else did. 'Cause
Yeah.
He was just. Not only was he very intimidating and confusing, but he tanked all those hits.
He did.
I forgot the
Holy shit,
He
dude.
took so much Lion Man damage.
Oh. I think the jump might actually tie for my
The
favorite
jump
thing.
was pretty good too.
Yeah.
I'm
Genius.
going to
Oh, no.
continue the Wily love train. Yeah, no, I wouldn't change anything about tonight's session. It was great.
Much appreciated. Cobalt?
Oh,
Oh, wait, no, sorry.
yeah.
Levi. Levi, you exist, please. I'm sorry.
Shit, I'm here. Fuck.
Levi first.
Favorite thing I did, causing Earth Geyser before Earth Geyser with my Earth Geyser on my Earth Geyser. Favorite thing someone else did, the fucking jujitsu fucking pre-show we had before the fight began with fucking Cutman.
Yo, I forgot about that. That was so good.
I don't think I've ever seen a model jump like that before.
Tabletop
You made that
Sim
shit.
is used for some wonderful shit, okay?
Favorite things, or favorite NPC, fuck.
I don't think we
remember
have
There
that
are a
one.
lot of
right?
good ones.
Was that the one that got away?
That's the Lion Man's name, fuck who.
Okay, well, his name's just FUC, okay? Because we'll just keep the 3-letter names, alright?
Favorite NPC. God damn it,
Oh,
I
shit.
don't know. It has to be between Wily and Rush.
Yeah.
Theory of what is yet to happen or what will happen. Beach episode. Things you learned.
Oh.
I learned that you need to roll for a super arm.
Yes, you do.
I didn't realize that. My apologies.
No, but hey,
It didn't change anything, but my apologies.
did you learned something new, and I don't think you'll ever forget how to play Gutsman now.
Nope. Anything you did not like or would not change?
I mean, or
I
would
need
change.
more one-liners.
Just write them
I
all
need
between
more
now and next month.
yeah.
You got a month to workshop it. It's fine.
I do.
There you
Will I be
go.
awake enough to do that?
Yeah.
Cobalt.
Cobalt.
Oh boy. Favorite thing I did, it's a toss-up between the Kung Fu Cut Man and the jockstrap comment. I'm sorry.
The what?
I got,
That's nasty.
yeah, when,
You share those things?
Oh my god!
yeah, when he's like, this was passed down, it's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Why were you passing down a jockstrap?
This is a very
favorite
90s
thing-
quote. I really liked that.
Favorite thing everyone else did? I mean, let's be real. Between Gutsman actually getting his brain cells together, Roll being a badass, and let's be honest, Sean, holy shit, I wasn't expecting you to get the official voice actress of Roll
Good.
into this game. Like, seriously, Sprig, I know it's been said a million times. Holy shit. You make
Thank
an
you
amazing
so
game.
much. Aw.
You somehow managed to make the perfect phoned in but genuine voice I've ever fucking heard. It's
Yeah,
great.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna talk about players that stole the show, I'm gonna say that that Gutsman and Roll were the stars tonight. Cutman, you were close. Cutman, you were very close.
Favorite NPC? You know what? Yes, just yes. Theory of what happened, what yet happened. I can't answer that because I know what you have in store, motherfucker. I know exactly.
That's true. You're part of the editing team.
Not only that, we did like a watch party before all of this.
Oh,
yeah.
Ye of Little
So
Faith. Believe it or not, I have one more surprise outside of just the Lion Men.
I know,
Oh,
and
yeah?
you showed us, and it's fucking terrifying.
No, you know what?
hell yeah.
I do have one theory. One theory. This might cause a timeline where Wily and Light, even if they don't become buddy again, they might not be so much against each other.
Yippee.
A chance for Mega Man and Proto Man to work together?
Yeah, and not
Whoa.
have a Scrambler chip installed, you fuck.
Robots too.
Thing you learned? I'm gonna just walk over to Rock, put my hand on his shoulder. Now I'm the Mega Man now.
Look at me. Look at me.
I'm the cut.
Dang, you're right.
I'm the Mega Man now.
Anything I did not like or would change. God, that voice is gonna kill my fucking throat.
It's okay. You got a month of preparation. You're good. Honestly,
Yep.
Russia's voice was killing my throat too. So.
Oh
But it's
god.
just barking.
Oh, can I get
for
a-
the most part?
Yeah, but I have to get a low raspy bark to do like the Scooby Doo voice.
Mhm.
It's rough.
Oh,
on
I
the
Also,
throat.
see.
props to what Zyler said. I could just imagine the over units watch this timeline as a Saturday morning cartoon.
I love that so
It's
much.
actually really funny.
This is canon.
What do you think Kalinka does on her off days?
But yeah, no. If
Yeah.
you guys would like to experience the Super Fighting Robot supplement, please be on the lookout for when the update does come out later this weekend. We will let y'all know. Thank you guys for checking everything out tonight. We'll also let you guys know next month when the part 2 of this event takes place. Can just make sure, I know we're going to schedule times, but can you guys make time for another Friday next month to do part 2 of this?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Possibly,
Yep.
Okay, sweet.
maybe.
Of
We'll have to talk.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Make sure it's all good. If need be, Guts Man. If for some reason, I mean, we want you to come back, so we'll coordinate with you.
Okay.
Be nice to see everyone reunited. Yeah, no, it's be the second time we've done that this year between Launch Octopus and this one. This is pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, multi-parters, man. Yeah, that's how you know it's good, is when you get a two-parter on
That's
your
great,
favorite
yeah.
TV show.
It's quite literally a fucking encore with this.
Yeah.
With this
Oh, yeah.
series.
By the way,
Yeah.
I want to give a quick salute and F in the chat to Brightman and Starman, my beloveds, who could not make it this session.
That's true. Brightman and Starman are in the Lion Men episode, and you did not see them this time around, but that's okay. The main focus of what we wanted to do for Super Fighting Robot was to give you guys the ones that are predominantly in every episode of the Mega Man Ruby Spears cartoon. And I don't know if you guys realize, but Cutman and Gutsman are in every goddamn episode of the Ruby Spears show. They have top
You
billing.
cannot escape. You cannot escape.
I'm
these
just that
blundering
fucking
idiots.
cool.
Yeah, right?
alright?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no.
I make the best thumbnails in videos, okay? With my faces?
that's right.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say
No.
technically you could technically use the classic or like the various ones from the other supplements and Ruby Spearsify them up for your own reference, but each of the Ruby Spears robots have their own unique traits that are not part of the original classic canon characters. And they're very cool. They're very neat. Some of them are in fact detrimental. Like Rush's the fact that he's got comic relief, so he has disadvantage on all of his bluff, networking, and persuade skill checks because of his bizarre canine-like voice, which repeats words multiple times and pronounces most words as if they begin with the letter R. Yes, we wrote the Scooby-Doo joke into the supplement. That is a thing. Which is pretty wacky. But yeah, no, if you want to see all the crazy stuff, we'll let you guys know when it's all out there. Of course, we've got more CtrlAltCrit streams throughout the rest of the month, so you can check that out on our website. You can learn more about 21XX if you have not played the game and you'd very much like to by going to 21xxrpg.com and downloading the free, I repeat one last time, free Foundation Guide. If you haven't already joined us for a game, please join the CtrlAltCrit Discord. You can actually find it on the 21XX website. Pop on in, be a part of the community, check out when active games are taking place, and I swear if somebody gets this supplement and wants to run a Ruby Spears game, I am down to watch it happen. I can't wait to watch the insanity that takes place.
Same here.
I can't
Yeah,
wait
back,
for one of our. I can't wait for one of our DMs to write better fucking episodes than in the fucking show.
You know what? It's
Be
fine.
right back.
Okay, people. Yeah,
For
this
the
is not the
Campus
first time
Commandos
I've.
campaign.
This is not the first time I've heard people ask about Ruby Spears 0. That sounds really fucking cool. That would be really neat.
It does sound really neat.
You know what this means, though, Sean?
Yeah.
We need to have an Oops All X's, and we need Ruby Spears X.
Oh, hell
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna say, like, when we do we plan to do Oops All Rolls later this year. Spring, can you come back as Ruby Spears Roll?
I would
Yo,
love to.
let's fucking go!
Yes!
Would you be down for that?
Yeah, absolutely. I would
Okay.
love to.
Because I was originally gonna do like Rockman ability roll, but I like the Ruby Spears roll better. We'll tell you guys when that one takes place, but yeah, Oops All Roll was planned for later this year, and it was going to have Classic Era roll, I guess now Ruby Spears roll, Roll Casket, and Roll.exe.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
don't know which one's scarier.
You're welcome,
It
because
depends
I
on
made
who
that.
has what weapons, I suppose.
Didn't I make that suggestion towards the beginning of the
I
year?
think you did, yeah. No, it was a good suggestion. I wasn't against it. I do think we should do Oops All X's later. Like, it's one I want to do. But I think we're going to lean that one closer to, like, an end-of-the-year sort of thing. Make it special.
Gotcha.
Because, you know, it's a big thing to celebrate. And actually, it's probably better if we do it closer to December because, you know, Rock's birthday and all that. So
The release date of both Mega Man X and Mega Man, yeah.
yeah, that was kind of the idea for that. But yeah, no, thank you guys very much for playing tonight. I really appreciate all of y'all. We'll see you guys with another 21XX stream. And till next
My
time.
pleasure and delight.